24/7 Video Game Podcast.
Oh, yes, whether it's a beer, a shot, or even a glass of wine, grab your favorite beverage and welcome, as always, to your favorite live interactive video game podcast. That's right, it's the Level 857 Video Game Podcast, and we are your hosts, as always. Together again, AbbyJamz.
The 23rd Stallion.
Really? Whoa.
You like that, man. You like that.
Sticks.
Turbo Wave 57.
And your boy Big Chalk, what up?
And a special guest that we have appearing on the podcast tonight for the very first time is a huge fan of video games. She is a retro game enthusiast / collector, huge fan of the Mega Man and Castlevania series. She also has a channel where she maintains a very safe, fun environment for all of those who drop through, so be sure to drop through on that channel as well. Please welcome to our podcast for the very first time.
Oh, yeah.
Beloved Twitch streamer.
Uh-oh.
Settle down.
Easy there.
AbbyJamz.
Yeah!
Welcome.
Hello?
Oh, man.
What was that growl you did?
He was,
Very
He was
primal.
trying to get ready to yell.
He said, yeah, he was.
He almost couldn't help.
It peaks the mic, so I was like, okay, I gotta maintain.
What's up, everybody in the chat? What's good, man?
Oh,
That's busy already. Damn.
Everybody's
I see
chilling.
Sunrise. I see a pimp named Smokeback.
I see Cag,
Word.
Sunrise, World of Bizarre.
How bizarre?
Word.
How bizarre?
What's good?
Smoke back.
Yes.
The crew
Official.
is all here.
Is it working?
And
the
then some.
What?
the
what?
chat highlight?
Yeah,
The pop-ups?
yeah.
Excellent.
So you can get
check
the
it
pop-ups.
Abby, is that
Let's get that
a
working.
Hyrulean shield pillow you have there?
There we go.
Yeah,
That's
it
awesome.
is. And it's got like a pouch on the back
That's awesome.
with like a really super soft blanket inside. So
I should have that. I really should.
yeah,
have
no,
that.
it's cool. A friend got it for me for Christmas like a couple years ago.
That's awesome.
That's dope. That's an awesome gift. Very, very awesome.
Yeah, no, I love it anytime anyone gives me like a blanket or something as a gift. Like, I mean, you can't go. Can you have enough blankets, really?
Not
really.
Not enough
Never.
pillows, not enough blankets.
Not in New York.
Yeah.
Not New York.
I think I still have a blanket from like 1994.
That's
Damn,
nasty.
really?
You gotta throw that shit out.
Damn, man.
You
That's,
gotta throw that shit out.
I
That's
I mean,
the,
if
uh,
you wash it, it should be fine.
No,
That's
that's
the,
gotta go.
Is it the same color? Let me stop.
No, that's the yellow stain blanket, right?
Oh, come on, man.
It's red. Okay.
Bro.
It's red.
Yellow stain.
Oh, my God.
Come on, man.
Oh man.
Come on.
Listen, if it was white, it probably wouldn't be anymore, but it's red.
Oh.
It's off-white.
Oh.
Eggshell. Let me stop now.
Oh.
But yes, that's you have a
Oh, man.
Well, that
Tetris
was
pillow,
fast.
don't you?
What's that?
Don't you got a Tetris pillow?
I have a Tetris pillow. It's the only thing I could really find, which is crazy. I'm thinking about it now. Like, you would think they would have like Tetramino pillows,
You don't
like
got no Tetris,
individual
Tetris
pieces that you
pajamas?
put together in a.
Pajamas.
You don't know Tetris pajamas?
No, man.
pajamas.
I have an NES controller pillow.
Oh, word. I was about to say sheets.
No.
Damn, man.
No, but that wouldn't be bad either.
Oh, man.
But yeah, no, man. Somebody needs to get on that, man.
For real.
We need to
I
sew
would
some
buy it.
up. Sew some and sell them on.
No. I want the officially licensed though. I want it licensed.
Al Soen.
You do it good enough, man.
No.
You can get official license. That's a dream.
That's true. My mom sews, so
A lot in the chat. Shout out to Bizarre, Cag, Miami Sunrise.
We already did that.
Smokeback. I gotta do it again.
We did it. Like,
I gotta do it
you're
again.
like 5 minutes
They
behind, dude.
They deserve an extra.
Are
They
you sure you
deserve
didn't
it.
smoke before?
They
I
deserve
know.
it.
Kevin's the official YouTube delay. Like, he's 5 minutes behind.
I think
Look.
you did smoke though, right?
Normal latency.
Oh.
In true Abby fashion, we got to keep up with the chat. This
Yeah.
time.
Yeah.
Oh yeah,
what
no,
Abby
that's my
does.
problem.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, big
No, I
talk.
do the same. I'll say hello to someone 3 times because I honestly can't remember.
There
I
we
think it's a
go.
medical condition.
Yeah, that's we got Big Choco over here monitoring the chat, so
That's right.
he's gonna be busy.
Yeah, buddy.
Oh, yeah, it's gonna be live. Don't worry about that.
Yes, sir.
But just like every podcast, we start off by talking about the games we've been playing. So let's get on it.
Abby, what have you been playing?
I played all the way through the Chrono Cross remaster in April, and then for some reason I started playing Far Cry 5 like a couple of years after the fact.
Oh, good.
Like co-op and stuff, and that's just been stupid. There's like so much jank in that game. It's so much fun.
I've
How-
never played a Far Cry.
You know what's crazy? The only Far Cry game I played a little bit of the first one. I didn't really like it.
Mm.
I played the second one and I loved it.
Mm.
And then I played a little bit of the third one and I didn't like it. I'm like the unpopular opinion. Like,
It's like a seesaw.
Yeah, it's like
A
the
lot of people love
reverse.
yeah.
I just remember Jungle. I don't play Far Cry at all.
I just remember Jungle.
I just like the
first
fact of when you didn't do maintenance of your weapon or whatever, it would break or it would jam up on you. Like it was cool. I like that mechanic.
Media
nothing
Glitch
but-
says Far Cry 5 is the best one.
Really?
Oh yeah, it's pretty good. I think I like 3 better though.
Okay.
3 is just dope, and then it has the guy that's in Better Call Saul now. I can't remember his name. Yeah, that dude's like the main villain.
John
He's super
Carlos?
good.
Oh,
Yeah.
Gus.
Yeah.
Oh, you mean Chicken Man?
No, not the Gus guy.
Oh.
Like in 3,
Hector.
like it's the guy Nacho from Better Call Saul.
Yeah, Scorpion from.
I can't remember a dude's name.
Oh yeah, yeah.
Scorpion
Okay.
from Spider-Man.
Yeah. At the very end.
Now, Chrono Cross Remastered. What did you think of that? Scale 1 to 10.
7, I guess. It like they improved like the models and like the little portraits and stuff for like, but it doesn't feel like they did like a whole lot else.
I heard they messed up the frame rate.
Yeah, the frame rate like was not great in the original either, but they didn't do anything to fix it, which is kind of like inexcusable. It's like what 3 generations separated or something. So, but I played all the way through it. I liked it. It was good. It could have been better, but I mean, honestly, how many people saw like Chrono Cross being remastered? So I'm fine with it being like less than awesome.
Might have to pick it up.
I wonder what the next surprise remaster will be. Because that was out of nowhere.
Hopefully it's a Fire Emblem game so I can get on with my predictions. God damn it. I gotta get one of these fucking things, man.
It's like they watched the episode and they were like,
Nah.
nah, don't do
Like,
it.
yo, none of that's happening.
What, our predictions was only 1-1, right? It was like everyone was wrong on everything except for one prediction, right? I think
Last year, yeah.
Yeah, last year was 1, yeah.
Wow, Jesus. So
Yeah, we're
between the
terrible.
5 of us, we are
tough.
awful.
We're not
Well, we
tarot
don't-
card readers. You know, we're not freaking
Well,
fortune tellers.
the pandemic really messed everything up. So it's
You only
it was
get 5
tough.
guesses. We only get 5 guesses.
Yeah.
That's all.
Damn,
That's
man.
true.
If we all had 20, we'd get one.
We can't do no game shows.
Yeah,
We'd be eliminated mad fast.
No.
Nah, if it's full of useless information, I'd do pretty well.
That's true.
Yeah.
yeah.
I do.
It was strictly video games. I'd probably get a few right.
Yeah,
Yeah,
You know.
I think you would.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
Nah.
Is that all? That's because Far Cry, like I said, I've never tried any of them. I've never been like it's an Ubisoft thing. I'm not really. Is it just the company
Yeah.
that I don't like?
It might be the
Maybe.
Because I don't do Assassin's Creed.
I mean, a lot of their games are the same, right? It's just one big like world, and then you just
Yeah.
do missions.
Yeah.
That's
I don't do Tom Clancy's.
No.
Even since Splinter Cell, I never do any of
I
them.
love Splinter
Wow.
Cell. Splinter Cell's
Yeah, I
my
like
shit.
that series.
Yeah. I don't know. I
I
guess
might have to try
just
the Far Cry.
Rayman.
You know,
right?
because you didn't have that the experience. Because I hated on Splinter Cell when it first came out. Because
But I
I
played, like,
hated his
Conviction.
melee,
That's-
stupid,
that's-
skippy.
I didn't like Conviction because I got
and he looked like
sucked at
this
it.
every time
Nah.
he got an elbow.
Yeah, it was all right. God damn, man. Jesus.
You all right?
Are you drunk?
Check out a little buzz. I had like 2
Dude, you just had it.
Wow.
Like,
Fuck, man. This is like the
Ever
second thing
since-
we've been recording.
ever since I became a father, I can't hold the alcohol down.
can't.
It's like I can't
That's
do
the
it.
reason. I
That's
think you
very
just don't have any brain
wrong.
cells.
Uh,
That must be it.
No, the best feeling. This is what hooked me to Splinter Cells. When you have to assassinate somebody, he's sitting at a table with his boys playing cards, and when you shoot him in the head, and his head hits the table,
That was-
they all start wilding out like, "Oh shit!" Like it's the funniest thing ever. Like he's talking mad shit, flipping the cards, and boom, his head hits the table.
But that's like Hitman.
That's fucking
Yeah.
amazing. Oh, Hitman.
They definitely
yeah,
took
I
it
love
right out of
Hitman,
Hitman.
yes.
Oh, man.
Hitman. Oh, I got
Grand Theft Auto also did that.
What else did you play, Abby? Or was that it?
so. What else did I play?
Yeah.
I a lot of times like I don't know. I have problems committing to a game, so I'll just play like I like playing a lot of arcade games.
Okay.
And I'll just see how far I can get like on a credit. So I've been playing a lot of cave shooters.
not bad.
Okay.
It's the first stage.
Yeah,
You're about to say, yeah. Pretty much. Yeah. Let me
One
get that
couple of
quarter real
stages.
quick.
That's
yeah.
like me and elevator action. It's just the first stage.
yeah.
Yeah, it's like after that, it's just like forget about it.
I haven't heard
Because elevator action's
Yo,
hard.
dude.
Yeah, it kind of is. Third stage, man.
Dude,
When you get the third
You know, there's
stage.
a co-op for the Saturn. There's like
There's a sequel.
Yeah,
There's
there's
a
a
sequel on the
sequel.
Saturn. There's
Yep.
co-op.
It was dope too.
Oh, the sequel's dope. Yeah.
Yeah.
What?
I heard it was good. Too.
What?
Yes.
I saw a review. I actually saw a review on YouTube about it, man. I was like, wow.
I was like, hold up. How did this?
Co-op?
How did this
Yeah.
go without even?
I had no idea.
Anything.
No one knows.
Under the radar, man.
We would have got that.
We would have.
Yeah,
Under the radar.
Oh,
Crazy.
Who wants to start off?
Chalk?
Yeah, I'll start off. I played, you know, the usual suspects. I played some Dragon Ball.
There we
I
go.
played.
Of course.
I don't know why you hating.
Look, everyone's leaving now. Could you imagine if everyone just got up and left?
That'd be
No,
fine.
that's- Sticks had to get something.
It's fine because they suck.
Sticks had to get something. I had to
that
let
would be
him
the funniest joke ever. He's like,
This
so
is
I'm
why
playing.
we all quit.
Where the fuck is everybody going?
Whatever. Yeah.
No, that would be Jay. If he said Elden Ring again, everyone would have to
Yeah,
get up and
dude.
like, yo, I'm tired of
I'm
hearing
tired of hearing Elden Ring. Every podcast, he says it at least once or
yeah.
twice.
So I played Dragon Ball Fighters. I played a little bit of the Capcom beat 'em up bundle.
Okay.
That's cool. That's very cool. And I played mostly WWE 2K22.
Damn it, I keep fucking forgetting.
Same
finished-
here.
Unlock those characters. Unlock those characters.
I finished the showcase mode.
Yeah.
It really thoroughly teaches you how to play the game. So anyone who like wants to learn should definitely go through showcase mode.
I have to do that.
Like the
'cause
advanced controls and shit, right?
Yeah.
Good game.
I have to do that.
Yeah.
shit.
Yeah, do that. It's good.
It teaches you all the basics and some advanced stuff. Yeah, it's great.
It's set up down here.
Yeah.
It is
It's
right
set
over there.
up on, what is that?
Yeah.
Xbox, right?
Xbox.
Xbox
Okay.
Series X, FPS5.
And
Wow.
jeez.
Wow.
You're so
Until you get
angry.
one.
And letters and numbers. just
Yeah,
now.
yeah, yeah.
Until you get one.
PS5.
You're just gonna hate
What are
on
you saying?
PS5 until you
I'm
get
gonna
one.
hate on it until I get one.
Yep. And that's it. That's all I
Oh
played.
god.
You know what's funny? I had the urge because I'm like, all right, tomorrow I'm off.
I'm sorry.
Oh no, go for it.
I played Smash for Fighter Fridays.
Oh yeah.
How'd that go?
That was fun.
Same as always.
Did you get a win?
Hell no, I didn't get a win. You crazy? I stepped into the lion's den,
I was gonna.
into the viper pit. It was violent. It was brutal.
It was violent.
vicious.
It was violent.
He won.
I won a few matches. I was surprised because
Yeah.
it didn't come till later. Like when I first stepped in, I was like, "Oh, it's gonna be one of these nights."
Oh,
But when I was Terry Bogard, I caught some people with some power geysers and some what was it? The hell was it?
Are you
called?
okay?
Yes. Caught him with that.
Are you okay?
The Buster Wolf, and I was so satisfied to ruin people's matches with that.
No, you were Bogart in this, Terry Bogart.
Anyways,
Jesus Christ.
oh, sorry.
so
real quick. I'm
ahead.
sorry. I was gonna say because we got me in the chat, and you need
Media
a PS. You need a PS5,
Yes.
and you're dying for one.
No,
Help this guy out.
No,
man.
I was
Help this
using
guy
Joel's techniques, man. They
Help this guy
had
out.
they had a restock at Walmart not recently. I was there at work. I was making sure no supervisors were around. I had two screens open.
he was hiding in the
I had,
back.
Yo.
I had two
He's
browsers
snitched
open.
on himself.
And I was
so hard.
I was
Yeah.
refreshing. I had already set up my I was like I was logged in. I was ready to go and it was like, "Oh, 3 p.m. I was like, "Let's get this. I was refreshing. The next thing you know, I was like, "Okay, bye." And they're like, "Refresh." And they're like, "Uh-oh, it's almost gone. But we'll let you know. We'll let you know if you get it. You know, if you get it, we'll let you know." It's countdown doing 20 minutes. When it got to 10, it kept freezing.
Instant
And it was 10 minutes for like 20 minutes, and then it went down from 10 minutes to 1 minute.
That's crazy.
10 seconds, it said, "Oh, sorry, we're sold out." I'm like, "You asshole! Why countdown? Just say you didn't have it. Don't get me all excited." I was texting these guys. I was like, "Yo, guys, it's gonna happen.
yeah.
Am I gonna PS5? Am I happy?"
As soon as I looked at it, I'm like, no, it's not.
You know, I was like, "Nope,
hell
didn't
no.
get it." I was pissed off. So yes, I'm all team Xbox Series X right now, man. And speaking of which, I'm playing Assassin's Creed Odyssey 60 frames. It's awesome. It's
That's
awesome.
the name of the game. Assassin's
the name-
Creed
that's in the
Odyssey
title?
60 frames.
Assassin's Creed Odyssey.
So you
60
went, you
frames.
jumped right into Assassin's Creed Odyssey and skipped all those games we've been telling you to play.
They're on the list. This is they're on the list. Look,
Odyssey is so long. That's a long fucking game.
I'm gonna be touch and go with it. But
Dude.
you don't understand. This is an open world game that is 60 frames per
That's all
second.
he cares about.
That's
Locked.
70 hours.
Locked.
Hours.
Locked.
The
man.
game
I
could
was
be
like,
shit.
this is crazy. This is great. 60 frames. It's insane.
The game could have like the
cares?
worst reviews.
That and
60 frames. That's
He
I love
says it so much, you think the game is called 60 frames.
60 frames.
Hold on, wait. World of Bizarre made a very good point.
What?
Astral Chain.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank
you.
World of Bizarre. Check this out. this is what it is right now. I got 3 different backlogs on each 3 systems. So on Switch right now, it's all about Bloodstain. After I wipe the blood off, I'm gonna play Astral Chain. That's gonna be the next game coming up. Odyssey is the Xbox Series X. That's that backlog. And then I got the Sony backlog with Bloodborne and
Shadow of Mordor, Shadow of War.
No.
Dude.
I will touch Shadow of
Those
Mordor
games like
when it's 60 frames.
Oh, I'm gonna throw this
When
bottle.
it's 60 frames,
I'm gonna throw this fucking
I'll play
bottle
it right now.
Get it on
No,
the
I
PC.
become a 60 frame.
Get it on the
style.
PC.
No, forget the PC.
yeah, true.
No politically
You
correct.
wanted
is
100.
happening.
You wanted 120 frames. Get on the PC.
No,
That's true.
right now it's about 60 frames. My TVs came and played.
All right, so what else are you playing?
That's it.
boy.
That's
Are you
it.
playing?
That's
boy.
it. Done.
Oh boy.
That's it. It's just those 2, Odyssey and Bloodstain, and yeah, Fighter Friday with Smash Ultimate. We put a hurting on them, didn't we? We really did. Come on, man.
Chuck's like, I don't know about we.
Come on. King K. Rool thought he was dominating until I sliced him in the foot.
I mean, there were some people that
We
came
ate
on.
crocodile that night.
Wow.
Oh,
Wow.
oh boy.
Is he crocodile out there? What's
Delicious.
You got leather shoes.
Delicious.
crocodile shoes.
Yes, I'm wearing right now leather shoes. Look at the shoes right here. I can't lift my leg that
it?
high.
Fake alligator shoes.
I
Wearing Crocs.
can't lift my leg.
I
that
can't lift my
high.
leg that high. But you get the idea.
How do we get here?
I don't know.
So
3 sips out of a beer is how we got here. That's how the fuck we got here.
I didn't play any new games. I'm getting on that. I'm trying to get some stuff for the channel ready, but like stuff's messing up. OBS is not fun when it's not working.
Oh, dude. tell me
But-
about it.
Open source.
But last Thursday Throws, I played some NES, some throwbacks, some random games. I chose to play games that I've never played on the NES, and surprisingly, there are some games
I took a peek.
that I never played.
And you know what looked good too? And they sweat it, not to cut you off. Shatterhand.
Yeah,
That looked good.
Yeah.
That actually looked pretty fun.
I've known. I
really-
mean, since back
I
in
don't
the day,
know.
I've known it was good, but it was
Yeah.
too late. It was like 1990 something.
Yeah. That looked pretty
And-
good.
I was past that by then.
Hmm.
But
Genesis does.
no.
Nintendo.
But someone shouted out Shatterhand. I was like, you know what? Let me try it for once. And it reminded me of like Batman and like
Yep.
Ninja Gaiden,
Yep.
Kabuki,
Okay.
Quantum Fighter, and all those games.
Okay.
So I don't know if I had it earlier, I would have played that definitely.
Yeah, that was
Interesting.
And
pretty
like
good.
I didn't play Low G Man still. That's one of them.
I used to love that. I used to love that game. I don't know if I can play it now.
that's
But
still one of them. I have
we
not.
rented that. We
rocked on
rented that.
You guys
Low-key,
did.
man.
Low gravity man,
Yeah.
right?
Yeah.
Low G man.
That
Yeah.
was good.
I played Super C. Still fun. Still better than Contra. I mean,
Super C's the shit.
some people might argue, but I think Super C is better than Contra.
It's a better
Wait,
game.
like
yeah.
the
It's like the
Super
same
Nintendo?
game. Well, on Nintendo.
Nintendo, yeah.
On Nintendo.
Yeah,
like,
yeah.
And the arcade.
It was called
Contra and
Super
arcade was. Ooh, it was
You
true.
didn't like that flip?
That's nasty. No. But I mean, Contra in general has memories, but Super C is pretty dope. It's just like the same game though.
Contra 3 all day with the Predator music.
I couldn't get the 30-man code to work. I was disappointed.
No?
I was using different controllers, so it wasn't like second nature. Because on a NES controller, it's easy.
Oh, for Super C?
Was it in Super C?
I don't know.
It didn't work.
It didn't.
It didn't work, but I don't think I hit BA.
It's different. If they do have it, it's a different code.
Oh,
It's not the
shit.
same one as the first.
They broke tradition.
There's no other code. There's no other 30-man code.
There's no way.
It might not even be 30. It might be like a 10 code.
Maybe
or something.
it's
A 10 hit, 10 lives or something. I gotta look that up.
I got pretty far on one life, but I wasn't right. I wasn't beating. Some people play that all the time, beating one life. I'm like, nah, that's not me. But Road Blasters, I played for a second. I like it better in arcade. On Nintendo, it's not that great.
I watched it. I almost threw up.
It's not that great.
Scrolling, I almost fucking puke.
In the arcade, it's dope though.
I can't watch scrolling like that. My eyes can't take that shit.
Can't handle
out.
it, man.
I played Metal Storm because that's a super expensive game I never played. And I was kind of thrown off because the background looks like the foreground. I kept jumping into nothing.
Is that what the robot looks
a
like?
robot.
He looks like one of those you know those toys, the mussels that you throw in water and they get bigger?
Oh, yeah,
He
yeah.
looked like one of those. I didn't know what the fuck you were playing, to be honest. I was like, is that a mech?
Well, you can jump to the ceiling and then jump to the ground. You can switch polarities like that. But I was like, this is really complicated.
He looked like an orange candy.
Yeah. Well, he looked kind of super deformed. He
like
did.
a fucking gummy bear or something running around killing people.
But it always gets some rave reviews. I'm like, I should just try it. Let me try it. And it was decent, but it was the level design, I wasn't ready for that. And I think the last one I played was Mega Man 5. And listen, I know I know these robots. I don't remember playing like Mega Man 5. I don't remember. I know
You
them.
played 5?
That's
don't
my
remember.
favorite NES Mega Man.
But I've seen those robots.
I like
Mine
five,
is
yeah.
3.
I hated it.
Mm.
I didn't like it.
You know what's funny?
I didn't like
I took
it.
a peek and I was trying to figure out
Wait,
which one you were playing.
4.
You were playing 4?
I was playing 4.
That was 4?
And I hated it.
With the Frogman?
It was
Toadman,
stupid. It
Toadman.
was stupid hard.
Wait, Top Man
it
is
is.
4, right? Top Man is
No,
4.
Top Man
Top
is
Man
three.
Three.
Which
Yeah.
one? Who was the
Pharaoh
boss
Man.
that was? No, he wasn't Top Man. What the fuck? Who was that guy you were fighting?
I don't remember.
I mean, you were having trouble with everybody.
Every
All them-
boss was
yeah, they
killing
were
me.
pretty tough. No, they were pretty fucked up too.
Mega Man 4 is not easy. It's
No,
not
I didn't
easy.
pick the right one. If you don't pick the right guy to face
Mhm.
with your regular gun, the game is impossible.
You know what I noticed about the music though? The music was good, but like it almost sounded like they left out the last part before it was done.
It wasn't
for the
as
music.
good,
Like
yeah.
it wasn't done.
It didn't catch
Right.
me
Like it was almost there. Like the tune was like, oh, that's catchy, and then it just stops
that.
there.
It's not the same.
But it's not bad.
But I was just wondering why I never went past 3 for Mega Man. I never played
was fire.
4, 5, or 6. I played 7 and 8.
Mhm.
Then I didn't play 9 and 10. Wait, did I play 8? I did play 8. I didn't play 9 and 10.
You weren't
No,
missing much
everyone
with 9 and
played
10.
8 with that bad voice acting. You have to fucking play that.
Dr.
9
Wily.
is really good.
Yes,
And then I played the demo for 11. I never really got into 11.
they left.
I love 11.
Dr. Light screw ups in there.
Dr. Wiry.
Well, 8
Dr.
was,
Wywee.
No, it's Elmer Fudd. Elmer Fudd.
The Wasco Wabba Mega Man.
8's voices. I really wanted a Mega Man X at that time, though. But, Mega Man 8 was okay.
I love X.
So, yeah, I couldn't beat anyone. All those games that I played that I mentioned were stupid hard.
Oh, no, you ain't beat
Every
those.
one of them were hard as hell. And I was like, because I didn't play them. I don't have any knowledge of the
Ain't beating
game.
those.
If you just pick them up, they're stupid hard.
Even Ninja Gaiden 2, you played it.
And then you got into I did play it.
That's
then.
difficult
And I was
also.
dead on the second boss. I couldn't beat that spider thing on the wall with the stupid.
Wow.
I hate the weather. I can't. I have no patience for that. And I got to the end of the game. I got to the end of every Ninja Gaiden for Nintendo. I never beat any of them.
They were all unnecessarily hard.
I didn't want to fight
for no
anymore.
reason.
The music was dope. I left it at the music.
I beat Ninja Gaiden 2 once on Nintendo. and that was it.
6-1.
And that's the easier one.
6-1 all the
That's
games.
the
It's
easier.
the easiest one.
Well,
And
once you
there's-
get your shadows, it's easier.
Yeah.
if you
Die
lose-
and it's
if you-
over.
You lose
It's
your
still
shadows,
hard.
It's a wrap.
Oh yeah, yeah.
I,
Yes.
I don't have
Still
the
a difficult
patience for
game.
that.
And as long as
You
you
wouldn't
have
have the
your
patience
shadows
for
in the right
anything I
place.
played.
I never had
Anything.
patience for any of the.
But the easiest one I played was Super C. And that was just a waste of time.
I beat a stage. Yes.
Exactly.
Miami
exactly.
Sunrise was saying, did anyone try and pre-order the Xenoblade 3 Collector's Edition today and then watch his Nintendo site broke for hours and hours?
I read about that happening. but I do
Wow.
want Xenoblade 3 because I'm a Xenoblade Chronicles fan.
I never
You
played
know,
them.
so it's like
I never gave 0 fucks about Xenoblade.
I know,
I
but-
beat
Yeah.
1 and 2. I played Cross for
Mm.
Wii U, but I haven't beaten it yet.
Is that a new game or is it a remake?
Which one? The 3?
Cross.
Oh no, that's X. You know, when they say Cross at X, it's not a remake or anything. It's kind of like a side, whatever. But it's not. I never felt Chronicles 2 was a sequel to 1 in the first. It's not like the stories connect.
So it's like
Really?
Final Fantasy.
It's like
every
it's
game it's its own.
yeah.
own
So
story.
far it seems like that. Yes.
Okay.
So far it seems like that. But
It
I do
looked
want
cool.
3. I do
It did
want
look
3.
cool.
I'm gonna get it.
It does look cool.
They got 6 people in a party. Usually it's like 3.
I'd rather
Right.
play Evangelion though.
Wow.
Oh, wow.
Okay.
So I never messed with it.
I'd rather play Evangelion.
But it's a typing game. So I don't want to do it.
Is that all you played, Jay?
That was it, huh?
That's all. Yeah, I'm thinking of playing PS5 soon. Returnal is calling me.
Tell Turbo.
Let's
I'm
stop
thinking about
talking
playing
about.
my PS5.
Let's stop talking about PS5 right now.
What system? What
you mean-
system again?
You mean the one that you haven't played in how long?
You know, I might play PS5 next
know,
year.
right?
I don't know.
Jay, just sell it to me. Just sell me the PS5.
Man, listen, I gotta get this game. It's a horror game for you, Chuck. I gotta
Nah,
get
I'm
this.
good.
It's
No.
Quarry. I might play that next, actually.
Negative.
And see, this is what happens when you get a backlog and then another game you've been waiting for pops up, and then you want to play it right away.
Well, that's what happens.
Ah, it sucks.
I've already
That's what
jumped
happens.
into
And then
that.
it gets buried in the freaking.
Yeah, but it's
the
by
dungeon.
until dawn. Freaking creators, I gotta play that. I gotta stream that.
Is it VR?
No, it's not VR.
Shit, I was hoping
No,
you would
it's
do
like
that.
Hollywood. It's like Hollywood scary.
You'll scream like me.
Uh-oh.
I'm not playing in VR.
Oh no,
Out of your mind.
Chill.
I'm not into the VR like that.
But that comes out Friday, so I'm gonna have to pick it up for the weekend.
So what I've been playing
10 games.
10 games. No. No, actually I haven't played that much.
47 games.
Just dabbling here and there.
Just 40.
For last night's Tactical Tuesday stream, I played for the first time the Stanley Parable Super Deluxe.
Super deluxe.
And apparently I didn't know because on my end it was fine,
Mm.
but the stream started messing up.
Mm-hmm.
I didn't know that.
That wasn't part of the game.
Yeah, that wasn't part of the game.
The second you got
But,
to the new area, started getting
Yeah,
shot
I got up
inside.
to the. If anybody out there who doesn't know, it's the actual game, but they added new content within the game,
Mhm.
and I made it to the new content part, which was awesome. It was really awesome. It's a weird game though, man.
Game is hilarious.
Such a weird game. I'm just thinking, like, how do you? It's a walking simulator basically. That you're just. It's like a Groundhog's Day where you're trying to.
You gotta do things different, see what happens.
And the narrator tells you what to do, kinda.
Did you get the bucket
And he also narrates what you're doing. Yeah, I got the bucket.
on the new part?
Yeah.
So all the old parts change.
Oh.
When you're carrying the bucket.
Okay.
He's like, you're into the
Okay.
room with the bucket now.
Because that's I got up to that part and then
Those games are just out of my realm.
I went through it. It's weird, man. It's such a weird
I was
game,
watching
man.
a couple seconds. I'm like, what the fuck?
It's a weird.
what is this?
Yeah, imagine I'm playing and I'm thinking the same thing. I'm like, what in the hell is this? What is going on? Some parts are actually pretty funny though. I like how the narrator gets mad at you when you don't follow his instructions, and he's like, "What? Oh, you're gonna just go there anyway? You're just gonna do this? Where you going?
There's a game like
What are you
that.
doing?"
I forgot the name of it, but if he tells you to do
Oh,
something,
we saw it in the eShop.
and you gotta have you
Yes.
do it to mess up, and
Yes,
he gets
yes.
angry as hell. Like
He gets mad. He starts to raise his
he's
voice.
like, just put the white brick in with the other white bricks, and you pick up a yellow one and throw it in there. He's like, I just told you to just pick up the white brick. Don't do that.
We saw that.
But you
in
can't
the,
follow directions.
Yeah, exactly. Just flip it out.
we saw the trailer in the eShop way back. Way back. I know the game you're talking about. I just forgot the title.
Irritated man or some shit.
Yeah, yeah.
Irritated man.
Something weird.
Wow.
Something weird.
Irritated.
But
man.
no, the game was good, man. I did enjoy the playthrough. Another game I played, just quick mentions. I picked it up for the PS4, not 5.
The 5?
It
It's playable. It's playable on the 5.
is playable.
PS5?
It is
Get it
playable
on
on the 5, though.
PS5. Since we have one in the house.
It's a Metal Gear parody called Unmetal. I don't know if anybody's familiar with it.
I am.
It is freaking hilarious.
I think
it's
I saw
a comedy.
Game playing it.
It's like a comedic take of the early Metal Gear series,
Mhm.
like the Metal Gear 2 and 1 and on the NES. And yeah, I played about it'd be like 3 hours, 4 hours of it. I'm only up to like chapter 3. There's like 10 chapters.
They
in
got
the
some
game.
humor in that game.
But
They got
damn,
some
man, the
humor.
game is it really gets you though. It grabs you the humor because it's the pacing of it is really good. The narrative is really cool because you're telling a story.
But they expect
Basically-
you to play Metal Gear, though, right? For
You're
most of the
playing. It is Metal Gear though.
Yeah.
It is basically Metal Gear, but it's just the comedic things that are in it, like the questions that you have when you're playing the game originally.
Mm.
Like they poke fun at it,
Mm.
and yeah, it's really funny, man.
Yeah,
I
gotta check it
can't
out.
say too
I gotta
much
check it
because I
out.
don't. It's like there's a lot of funny stuff that
Oh, it's hysterical.
I might actually stream it because it's
You should, because it's nonsense. It's
'cause
complete
it is
nonsense.
funny, man. I don't want to
Yeah,
spoil
I'll
anything.
check it out if you do.
I'll start it over again. But
Complete-
there was there's some good boss battles too. I was like surprised.
And it is tactical, so that goes.
It
for
is.
Tactical.
It is.
That's right.
Another game, I picked this up in the eShop because it was like $3 and it was like gonna go off sale. And I was like, I don't know, should I get it?
Resident Evil.
It's yeah.
They're literally like
Yeah,
$5.
yeah.
Are they
No,
really?
it's an indie game called Jade Order. It's a puzzle strategy game, which is it's a weird thing. It's like you move one move at a time, and the enemies move after you move.
When I
It's
move,
hard to-
you move.
Yeah, it's hard to. It's hard to. Yeah,
Thing.
yes, yes.
Luda.
We all break on it. Song and dance.
It's made by Ludacris. Oh, okay. When I move, you move.
But
Fast and Furious.
the story, it was like a big paragraph. There's like no spoken dialogue in the game. It was just like a big paragraph to start the game. But it's not it's not a narrative game. It's a puzzle game basically. But it's hard to describe.
It says flashes will cause epileptic seizures. That's a story.
And now it's hard to describe the game. I'm gonna stream this also, but it was actually pretty cool from what I played. I only played for like a few minutes, but it was pretty cool from what I played. And that's pretty much it.
Okay.
I'm still playing the one game. I'm still playing Triangle Strategy.
Okay.
I'm probably 35 hours? 35 hours in. And you know what's funny about that
That's
game?
it?
Yeah, 35. That's it.
That's it.
That's
Yeah,
it.
30,
He said
35,
that's it.
which is probably like halfway or some shit like that. But like, funny thing is, like, some of the story elements and the battles, I'm like, this is becoming routine. I'm expecting these things to happen until like today. This shit, because it's usually you have two choices to make
Right.
when they bring the scales of conviction and
Yes.
everyone has to vote.
Yes.
Yep.
There was
I love that shit.
there was 3 choices. I said, dude, get the fuck out of here. 3 choices. And all of them were good choices. And I'm like, I legit have to talk to everybody to see what I feel to do. But I'm like, I'm making another save slot.
At least they give you more than one save slot.
Yo, I'm like,
Yeah,
they
they
have
do.
like 8 or 10 or some shit like
Yeah.
that. I'm like, nah, this is no.
Because some games they do that, they give you one slot. So
Oh,
you got to
yeah,
go
yeah,
back
yeah.
and
Yeah,
play it
yeah.
all the way through.
Yep.
But the choice I made, I'm like, I did the choice, and then like I kept trying my best not to ruin anything. The person's like, oh, something. By the way, this person's dead. I was like, wait, what? What? Why? What happened? And I'm like, I could have went over there. Okay, so now I'm gonna save over here, and I'm gonna pick this choice, and now I'm gonna go over there, and then you see the whole shit happen, and you're like, oh, motherfucker's still dead. But I learned what? What the fuck is going on? Like it starts to stress you out. Like I don't want to make these choices, but it's like.
That's why it's a good game.
So as soon as it started, like, yeah, it's kind of, I'm expecting, and then it's like, oh shit, and it starts to go again. But it's awesome. It really is.
Great game. Awesome game.
I'm happy. Yeah, Chuck, I spent $59.99 on it. All right. All right.
I wasn't
never-
even gonna
alright.
say anything.
All right.
By the way,
Never been done.
Actually, no, I'm lying. I paid $47. But yeah,
Exactly.
I
Liar.
got the physical on Amazon. I'm sorry, it was a discount.
Amazon's the
Yeah,
shit.
that's what I'm saying. That's what it's there for. But
You spent over 20. It's never been done.
it's true. It's never been done. It's never been done because what I
You
bought-
feeling sick? You go. Are you okay? Let me stop. Take a temperature.
Does it say clearance?
Damn.
No clearance? Gotta hold off.
Are you trying to say I'm cheap?
Nah, it's not what we're
I'm
trying to
just-
say.
I'm just stating the
We're saying it.
I don't know if you guys caught this on the eShop when we were recording. I was like, "Yo, what if they did instead of a numbered system for reviews, like a review score, they give
worth.
they just
Yeah,
give a
he's
price."
saying that.
I'll do that show myself. I'll be like,
That's it.
$7.99 now. That needs to drop like $2. $2.
No,
They get
that'd
a
be
5 out of 10.
that would be your review.
Yo,
though.
remember that shit? It was like, I would have dropped that like 70 cents.
70 cents. It's only $2.
No, the game score.
like 70 cents.
The score would be the price of the game. It starts with the price of the game, and then you either drop the price.
A 10 is like, no, I'll pay full price. That's fine.
Exactly.
It's worth it.
So whatever the price of the game is, that it stays at that price. And then if it's bad, then it's like, nah, man,
Chill.
0.
No, you do a percentage. It's worth how much worth that money.
Going back to
10%.
going back to
Drop
what
it
you
50.
said about the
yeah, go.
backlog, dude. Like I purchased a game called Soldiers that just came out, which is a Metroidvania, and it was like $20. I have like 6,000 gold points.
You bought stuff
Yeah,
again?
yeah, $13. Yeah, I did.
Wow.
So I have
Is it Christmas?
Steel Assault, which I bought for $5.
Is it your birthday?
Birthday's coming up soon.
Oh, shit.
Hey, listen,
you
hey,
go.
Hey, those are presents.
I'll tell y'all what I want.
That's your gifts.
I'll tell y'all what I want.
So we don't give it to you.
So I have Foregone.
You want your money back for what you paid for these.
Foregone, Steel Assault, and Soldiers all in the backlog.
Destiny
Foregone was $5.
Hmm.
Fucking Steel Assault was like $6,
Mhm.
and then this one was 13 because I used the points or whatever.
So it's about $20.
Mm.
Told you.
But they're all dope games.
Not bad.
And I downloaded the demo for Fire Emblem 3 Hopes because
Yeah.
it's coming out very soon. And
Nice. So you're going to see that on the channel.
Hell yeah.
I have so much shit to fuck.
Hell yeah. Very soon.
So much to play.
Very soon.
The backlog is real, y'all.
It's crazy, man.
Oh yeah.
It's crazy.
So
But,
what does that bring us to?
It brings me to quitting both of my jobs so I can fucking catch up on this backlog real quick.
If only we all could.
You feel me? All right, are we ready?
Let's do it.
Wait, is Sticks ready? Because he's fumbling with his phone.
No.
Right?
Uh-oh.
Oh, he's unprepared. He had 2 White Claws. You know he's drunk.
Uh-oh.
Man.
There it goes.
I got to get to the first
There
news.
goes the news.
Let's go. We ready for the
I
news.
do the White Claws.
Shut up. It's 5%. Same as you.
It's
being
not.
mad
My clothes
aggressive.
is the same. It's 5%. It's true.
Exactly.
I like the Trulies.
I bet you do.
I truly like the Trulies.
All right,
Oh, wow.
News time.
are we ready?
Yeah, let's do it.
Yes.
What is that sound, dude?
Why do you always do that?
I forgot what 8-bit game I took it from.
That was from No 8
That was from a game, yeah.
No, it was not,
That was
dude.
it,
From Atari.
That was Married Man noises.
yeah. Married man. What? Help?
You know, that would be appropriate. That would work. I would accept that. Help.
Next time you just yell help the whole time.
That would work. I think that would work.
Help me.
Yeah.
I gotta make a note of that.
All right.
Sorry, Abby. Sorry.
Let's get to the first
Fine.
news article. everything announced for the June 2022 PlayStation State of Play will be gone over right now.
Here we go.
All right, here we go. They said this game, this game, this game, this game, and this game.
All right, yeah. Moving on to the next part of the news.
There's only one game I want to talk about. Goddamn it!
So listen, of all the state of plays that we missed live streaming,
This was the
this was the one that I really wanted to watch.
Yep.
Had to have me at work.
Yeah, same here.
I would have called in. So I'm like, yo, I'm gonna be off the floor for a while. I'll be back. Imagine. They're like, hey, you're on mine right now. No.
Yeah.
No.
That camera will be all fucked up. Oh, this is crazy, and then it's over.
But yeah, they had a lot to say, and it was out of nowhere because I wasn't even really expecting a PlayStation State of Play, and I
Nobody
forgot. Like the day before when we had the podcast, I forgot it was
It
the
was
next day.
mentioned, and I'm like, y'all always let me down.
But they weren't really. They said they were going to talk about VR,
Right.
and that was like the main thing they were going to say.
I thought that's what it was going to be
I
about.
didn't know it was going to be Capcom's day
Yeah.
because apparently it was.
Which is still coming, by the way.
Yeah.
Yeah, and they're doing it next week. Or is it this week now? It was this week last week, so it's this week.
Yeah, it's this week.
Probably tomorrow.
Well, they started with Resident Evil 4 remake, which was a surprise. I mean, it wasn't a surprise, but it was a surprise to see it
Yeah.
just right then. I mean, the information leaked, but they never really said that they were doing it. But everyone knew that they were doing it, and we were mad about it already. So
Yeah.
because it
Really?
wasn't codename Veronica.
Exactly. I'm like, they really did this.
But they're going through with Resident Evil 4 remake, and they actually announced that it's going to be VR2 compatible also,
Yeah, I'm
Kind
good
of
on
cool.
that.
which
Kind
is
of cool.
interesting.
Kind of cool. And it
And
looks good. I have to
I'm
say.
wondering if there'll be a first person mode, so they can just have everybody.
Yeah.
So they got third person and first person and VR all in one game.
Chill,
I don't know.
Hey, the choice is good,
I don't need all that.
chill.
but then that means they can do all the others in third person too.
Yeah. Hopefully it's VR on the Xbox Series X.
Ha, yeah, right.
Wow.
How? So, I mean, I wasn't super crazy impressed. I mean, it looked like Resident Evil 4. That's one of the Resident Evils I didn't play. They said it's one of the best ones,
Oh, now you got a
which
chance.
sucks. Yeah, I did start playing 4 when they remade it, when the homebrew came out and they redid the graphics. I did start that one. I played a couple of hours in.
Graphics whore.
Well, it was like what? Like 50 years old.
I didn't play it until they.
I'm
improved
sure
the
the remake
graphics.
is going to be 60. So,
Dude,
you know,
I
it's your
bought
time
it.
to get in.
I bought it like
Fixes
5
of
times already.
graphics, ho.
I bought it 5 times already. But that's what made me want to play it, to jump ahead in the backlog. Because as we all know, we all have backlog games.
That's the incentive.
But it helped. It helped, yes. But it gave me a reason to stream it. But
You're such a hoe.
What's this keep calling you?
Look, Jay, I'm in the same boat. That's why I got the Series X, because of 60 frames.
Frames. You're a 60 frames, ho.
Yeah.
so the next game worthwhile to talk about during this whole thing. I mean, they did go into their VR thing after that. They said Resident Evil 8 was going to be VR.
Yes. Yes.
I don't know what they said after that. They went into their VR games. They had the next standout one, I guess, was Horizon. They had Horizon there that was VR, which is interesting. I mean, whenever they have the hands with no arms, I mean, you know it's a good VR game because you're gonna feel like you're there. But it's always odd
Yeah.
unless you're actually playing and you realize that that's you. But seeing it,
Imagine.
it's like if I'm seeing it on TV, I'm like, hey, you ain't got no arms.
Wait, these aren't my hands.
Yeah, exactly. But I mean, that looks like it's an experience, something I want to try out. And hopefully not get dizzy because the graphics are better and the frame rate is better now. So
Motion
hopefully VR will be better. I'm willing to try it. I'm not willing to try Resident Evil in VR though. So
Get that puke bucket
Nah.
Yeah, word.
right next to you.
not happening. Well, I bought the VR
get
for the
that-
PS4, so
Get the
PS5.
puke bucket in the Cartman shit bag.
Damn, man.
Whoa, what the fuck? Yeah, dude.
Come on, South Park. You know when you had.
I
Like,
know.
when you
We
came
know what that
back-
shit bag.
You don't have to explain what
Yeah,
a Cartman bag is.
The best jokes are explained.
Yeah, it's when you take a bag and you shit in it.
He could have said he could have said colostomy bag, but no. He said shit bag.
Kev doesn't know what a colostomy
Like it's
bag
an
is.
insult.
Yeah, it's too much, man. That's
Too many syllables?
Too many syllables. Too advanced. Just say shit back.
All right. So the next game that got people very excited, including myself, was Street Fighter 6's trailer.
Yes.
And I don't know. I really wish that reaction that I had when I saw this was taped.
Yeah,
I
I
really
could
want
imagine.
that to be documented.
I can imagine. I was amped when I saw that.
That was a surprise.
It's one of the best fighting game trailers I've seen. And it like the music, like this the way they did it.
Bruh.
They threw it back to the hip hop. They put the spray paint in there. They went to like Metro City. And the way they did it, and they dropped it with that like that open world thing, and I was like, wait a minute,
That's
this ain't
cool.
Street Fighter. Because remember last time they did Street Fighter and they didn't give us anything.
Yeah, I remember.
I remember.
You didn't have any
I remember.
story mode. You didn't have any arcade mode. Now they're
Nope.
giving you like
Everything.
actual
An adventure
like,
mode.
Yeah, a world tour mode.
It looks like they're pouring everything into this game, and I'm here for
The
it.
characters
Yeah.
are cool. I was like, first I saw Chun-Li, I was like, wait, that's not Chun-Li.
No,
But it is though.
Yeah.
But she's
Chun-Li
cool though.
Chun-Li looks like a grown ass woman. Just
Well, she was Chinese. I was like, that looks cool though.
I was like, wow.
She's a
No, it's like
trainer.
they did with Katana in Mortal Kombat 11. I was like, yo, that's awesome. She has a crazy look for that, and so is Chun-Li.
no, people were starting to get on it for looking different. I was like, stop.
I'm
You
like,
just, you just don't like any change. But yeah, I've seen Goofy Chun-Li. That sucks. But cool Chun-Li, yeah, she was cool in this one. And then
Exactly.
they announced the other new character, the drunken guy, Jamie.
Jamie, yeah, he
Yeah.
looks dope.
They
I
announced
saw some
him.
of his moves.
Yeah, Ryu. It was weird because they announced him as dual player, and I was like, wait, this
Huh?
ain't
Right.
Dual
2-on-2? Yeah, 2v2.
Oh,
Because remember when it said versus and it had Chun-Li and Ryu on
Yeah.
one side and then the new
Yeah.
guys on the other?
Yeah.
And I was like, this ain't 2-on-2. They didn't say that. But they did it that way for a reason. I was like, somebody had to go in and do this the right way. So I don't know. They didn't announce that yet. But if they do, that'll be a totally different game. And
Yeah.
it's been a while. And, what was it? Never a regular Street Fighter.
yeah.
But
Interesting.
But yeah, I just go back and watch reactions. Whenever something's that cool, I like to see other people's reactions. Abby, did you see that trailer?
Yeah, I'm super excited about Street Fighter 6, and like none of my friends give a shit.
I don't think you need people like that in your
it's
life."
like I didn't know what to think about the open world thing
Mhm.
until like I saw the trailer, because I'd heard like rumors it's going to be open world. I was like, does everything need to be open world? Then I saw it, and I was like, is this? It kind of feels like a new like Final Fight in
Yeah,
a way,
yeah.
like. So I got like super excited about that, like after seeing it and shit. So I'm really excited about it.
I've always wanted a Street Fighter, and you can go back to other podcasts. I said I want a Street Fighter that's like Streets of Rage. Although this is not 2D, but it's still you run around and you can maybe fight. I
We're
know
getting closer.
He uppercutted a box.
No, but he met some random dude.
He did call a fight with
bumped
him,
fists with him, and it looked like they were gonna fight.
Nah,
But
he,
they didn't fight like
he ran into
a
some
brawler though.
Dreamcast graphic dude. That dude was not the same graphic style as everybody else. His
guy
ass
from
was like a
Yakuza.
couple of generations
The
back.
default.
He was from the original Yakuza.
I was like, who is this dude?
It's default, man.
Yeah, that's henchman number one.
But it looked like you create your own character too, though.
Yes. That I
And then you just fight businessman number one.
That's
That
what's
looks
up.
great.
And I was
I'm
like,
down.
interesting.
Randomly beating people up in the middle of the street. Cool.
You know
And
what?
then for people who don't like it, there's definitely an arcade.
It
mode.
looked dope.
There's an
It
arcade
looked
mode,
really-
so you
it
can
looked
play in
dope.
arcade mode the way you used to anyway. So
And you know what's great?
that it's in the game right away,
It's on Xbox.
and it's on
Yep,
Xbox.
yeah.
Not on this presentation. I said
Nah.
PlayStation
Right.
4 and
Nah,
PlayStation 5
yeah, because
because I was like, oh, it's only going to be
PlayStation
there.
4 and what?
PS5.
PlayStation 5.
PS5?
Yeah, but it's on Xbox too. Stupid.
So hold on.
And because it's on the Series X, it's going to look best on the Series X.
It sucks that it's on PS4 though. I understand why,
Yeah.
because
yeah.
100 million things you can't
Yeah, because
sleep on 100 million people.
Yeah, and you can't. People can't get a PS5.
The
Plus, you heard it
installments.
here first. It's gonna be free to play. Nah, it's not gonna be. I wish.
Free to play.
I wish.
Wow.
Could you
I mean, they
imagine?
could though. They could if they were gonna pay. If you had to pay for all those other characters, it'd be free to play.
Don't even put that in the world, man.
Yeah, chill.
Don't even say
Chill,
anything
chill,
like
chill,
that.
chill.
They're like,
Capcom's like,
It's gonna happen.
Sticks, you got a point there.
thank you, Sticks.
Well, I'm not the first person to say it.
No, the thing that impressed me, and I'm not a graphics guy at all, but one thing that I liked was the when they did their special, whatever. I don't know what the
It's
hell it was.
colorful.
Yeah, it
Super
was like
colorful.
paint. It looked like colored paint or whatever.
They actually got the
Every-
ink because you know how they did the ink all the time.
Yeah,
From
but
Street Fighter 3, right?
in the
4.
but it was
Yeah,
like,
Is that when the ink started?
Ink
Started
started
Street
yeah.
Fighter 4.
Or,
Yeah.
for the intro and then the
But it always looked the same since then.
Right.
But
Hip
now it
hop
looks
started
crazy.
in 3, right?
right.
3, yeah.
3, yeah.
Oh yeah,
Yeah,
hip hop
yeah,
started
yeah.
in 3.
But I
But that
like
was like drum and bass hip hop. It was weird.
No, it wasn't weird. It was great.
He's like, stop that shit.
It was weird.
Fantastic.
no, but it was cool how they integrated with the specials though, and it was like and it connected inside. It looked
Beautiful.
real. It looked like organic. Like
Well,
it
it
was,
looks new.
it looked like it was painted.
I'm just glad it looks new.
I was like, whoa.
I did like the graphic style. Graphic style looked dope. I
Yeah.
thought the characters updated looked pretty dope.
But it had that leak that showed every character, basically.
Which is good. I like
Which
leaks
is
like
fine.
that. I like leaks like that.
Because they all look cool.
No Fei Long, though, right? No Fei Long.
That was the.
We'll
Yeah.
discuss that another time.
Yeah, we're gonna talk about that all the time, bro.
I'm just excited that this trailer did get me excited because the last game I
took a while.
physically pre-ordered was
5.
Street Fighter 5, and that was
You
the
got
a
burnt to death.
debacle.
Actually, Mortal Kombat probably burnt you too. So,
Yeah.
because that wasn't on the game. It wasn't on the system. At all.
Yeah, well, that was. I still enjoyed it though.
Yeah.
It was still a complete game when I bought it when I got it.
After you download it.
Yeah, well, it still was a complete game. Though.
Yeah.
It was still complete. Like they still had the story mode and all that stuff. But the Street Fighter V when it first launched, oh my god,
Yeah, you had to
That
struggle.
was
you had to
the-
struggle to make it happen.
one of the worst story. Like they didn't have arcade.
Not for nothing.
No The story mode was the one round matches, and like you were done in like 30 minutes. Like
Yeah,
you were
it's
done
the
with the whole
one-round
game.
match.
That launch was almost as bad as Marvel vs. Capcom Infinite,
Mm.
Oh,
but they made a hell of a comeback.
No, it did look
Because
way
Street Fighter
better.
5 right now,
well, Street Fighter V
is
did also.
fire.
Yeah, they made a
It's
comeback too.
fire.
But that like
It took 'em 5 years.
Oh man.
Yeah.
It's like it's like
Street Fighter V,
just
5
as
years.
how long it's taken Halo to get a co-op campaign.
Shut the fuck
I'm
up.
sorry. I'm sorry.
What is your problem? What is your problem?
Go back to the PlayStation State of Play.
Jesus.
So they had a trailer for Stray, which was it's interesting. Listen, Stray it gets people's interest. They actually said it's going to be free if you got PlayStation Plus Extra and Premium.
I actually thinking of buying that
Yeah,
just because of that.
Mm.
Because if they're giving free games,
yeah.
I think it's worth it.
I think it's cool that they're having it in there. I don't know what type of impact it's going to have on the game, but I mean it's a cat game. They didn't expect that to be millions, right?
I'm gonna stream it. I'm gonna stream it when it comes up.
It looks cool. It definitely looks cool.
Tuesday.
It's going to be a strategy, like a puzzle game. Platform.
platform
Can you
puzzle.
mark your territory?
Do cats? I mean, they do piss
Yeah,
everywhere.
they said you could do annoying. You can be annoying to other people.
Well, that's what they fucking do.
So you like knock the shit off. He's
the
like, don't
evil
do
as
that.
fuck.
Does he stop listening to you and does his own thing?
Yeah.
Like a real cat?
And
controller stops working?
Skibbity pap. That
A skippity pat.
I hope it's as authentic as that duck game. Yeah.
You mean goose? Damn.
What
Damn.
the
Like
hell?
that duck game. What, duck hunt? Is that
Oh, yeah, the
authentic?
Untitled Goose Game.
Is that
Yeah.
authentic?
This guy said the duck game,
The duck game. Hey,
and everyone it was just podcast at a halt.
come on.
right?
Goose, duck? Come on. They're really that different.
He said that duck
That
game.
Duck game.
Yeah, I'm gonna hold the podcast again really quick.
Is it really that different? The duck goose, duck goose. Come on, when you were a kid, they say duck goose.
All right. all right.
Anyways,
Take his
so
beer away.
bringing it back to Street Fighter 6, since it's on all those consoles,
Mm.
will crossplay be enabled?
That'd be nice.
Because
It depends on
not
how they're going to
confirmed.
do.
because they
It
got
depends
PC
on how they're
and-
going to do their online, though.
they got PC and PlayStation.
It's up
If
to
they can do rollback on everything, yeah. But
and it's up
I
to
don't know
Cap.
if
It's also up to Capcom to do that.
well, they need to get rollback working.
Yeah.
They
Okay.
definitely need to
They
get
gotta
that
get
working.
rollback.
Sorry. Carry on.
Jeff, do you know what rollback is?
But that would be dope
Rollback
though.
netcode.
That would be good.
You just tested you. All right. So Marvel, they announced Marvel Spider-Man Remastered and Miles Morales. I don't remember Miles Morales being announced, but on PC. So Insomniac exclusive coming to PC, just like I guess all of their games. Then
Yeah.
at some point, they're still waiting for Bloodborne, and they tricked people because they know they were waiting. They said a popular game coming to PC, a popular exclusive, and they were like, oh, Bloodborne.
It could be a
Spider-Man. And it made them disappointed that Spider-Man was being announced. I was like, how you mad that Spider-Man got announced?
Spider-Man is
They
amazing.
don't need no Bloodborne freaking. All they need to do is just a patch, a 60 frame patch. That's all. That's all I need.
Pratch?
A pratch.
Pratch.
A pratch.
60 frame patch. That's all I need.
With the duck game.
Yes.
The only game that they announced on this that I would have had a meh feeling for was Season, A Letter to the Future. Not because it's bad, it's just because it didn't interest me much. It's an indie looking title.
Looks good.
It did look good, but it's not something that trailer didn't make me want to be like, oh,
I mean,
gotta buy
it looks weird.
It did look interesting though. But in this, that's the only thing I was like, okay.
It could be
not
good.
bad.
Could be good.
Yeah, Walking Dead, Sinners, Saints and Sinners, Chapter 2,
I saw that.
which was interesting. It didn't look like Walking Dead at all.
No.
Everybody said it was like the other zombie game, until it said Walking Dead. No one guessed Walking Dead because it had nothing to do with Walking Dead. The anime game, which everybody just calls anime game number 5, but
Damn.
Enter Nights is a dating action game.
Oh, God.
But that looked phenomenal to me.
A dating action game?
It's an action game with some dating elements, yeah. Just like how Thousand Arms was a role player with dating elements, which was dope. It was a dope game. But the animation in this, I was like, I'm tired of people just saying anime game. This looks amazing. Give me more. Give me more games that look like a cartoon.
Anime game.
It's an anime game.
It looked like a damn cartoon,
Oh.
and the animation looked insane. I'm waiting for more games like that instead of just Dragon Ball. Give me more anime-looking games.
Oh, and Guilty Gear.
Guilty Gear
Oh,
2?
Guilty
Yeah, I'll take it. I'll
And
take it.
DNF Duel.
Nah, all right, let's move on. Is that an anime? But it's an anime-looking game.
Astral
But
Chain? Let me see.
they
Astral Chain.
had Future Skater, Shooter, Roller Drome, which looked like
That looked good.
it looked interesting.
That looked good.
the way the trailer was. It looked like how Dreamcast used to be.
It looked like
When they used to be able to do anything and get
Yeah,
away with it.
yeah.
It reminded me of Dreamcast days.
or
but
Sega. Yeah, Sega.
Yeah, it reminded me of Sega.
Definitely
It reminded me of
Sega.
something like that. Because you wouldn't really see something like that, except if you were in the 80s talking about the future. Because everything was a roller derby future.
But it almost looked like Jet Grind Radio with guns instead
Yeah.
of spray paint
Check
cans.
my radio.
It did. That's why it reminded me of Dreamcast.
Yeah, no, but it looked good.
It
though.
looked good. Yeah, I didn't say it looked like Dreamcast. It
Ah,
reminded me
there
of
you
Dreamcast.
I like the explosions. I
I'd
was
be
like,
interested. I would
shit.
be interested if it was on Game Pass. It's gonna be on PlayStation. I wonder, is it gonna be on Xbox?
well, PlayStation has the new service, man. It might,
I'm
be
not
on,
getting
it
that.
might be on the Plus.
If you get it, I'll sign it
extra.
under your name.
Well, wow. You gotta give me your PS5.
I'm about to give you my PS5.
Well, let me use it. Let me use it.
Yeah,
man.
you
Let me
can
see.
use it.
All right.
I
Good.
was like, PS5.
I was like, I'm moving back in. I need to play this
Every
PS5.
time,
No,
Oh, yeah,
man.
I could get-
I
I
got
need
a
to-
Series X, man.
every
All-
time
I'm
Kevin hits
seriously
PS5,
thinking
all he hears is "Hello, darkness, my old friend."
You hear the beep first.
It shouldn't be this hard to get a console. It shouldn't be this hard.
It is though. And then after the Street Fighter, then they showed Tunic, which we should be excited for. It's like a Fox Zelda game.
I've
You
been seeing
should
that
be
for the past
excited.
like couple
Yeah,
of
but
years.
they already came out
It's
with
out
it.
already though.
It's out already.
Yeah, it's out on a computer
I heard
and
it
on
was dope.
Xbox, and it is dope. They said it was super hard to play though.
Because they suck.
But they showed it after Street Fighter, which is like, okay,
Yeah,
it was a bad placement.
that's
it
a
should have
tough,
been earlier.
That's a tough act to follow, man.
Yeah, but yeah, back and then they showed to end it all off. Not to if I missed anything, sorry. But if to end it all off, they had Final Fantasy 16, and that was a shock too. I wasn't really expecting to see another trailer for it, at least not until like Tokyo Game Show or something. I wonder what they'll show there, but it surprised me because it looked good. It looked great, but it looked like Devil May Cry. It looked like it was still one player, and I don't know how to feel about that for Final Fantasy. Not that it's wrong, but it's Final Fantasy. Where's my party?
Well, when seven,
Yeah,
when
right.
seven
Especially when
remake,
you got 7 remakes.
7 remake came out, they raised the bar.
But
and
you
then,
had a
like, this
party
came-
still.
Yeah,
I get it. No, I get
Yeah.
it. And then this comes out, and it's like,
Oh,
you
you
raised the bar like this, and
You
now
guys
you're gonna.
want a party?
Yes.
Did you say
They
party?
it looked like they focused more on summons, which I'm cool with. I just don't know about using summons as my character fighting other. It's like God on God fighting. Like it's crazy. I know the epicness of that, but it's just a little different for me. I like to just call them and watch. But
It's one of those.
We'll find out.
Yeah, it's one of those you gotta wait and see.
it
when
looked
they
like the
reveal more
game.
stuff.
It looked like the prequel. The what was the prequel they just came out with? The Final Fantasy Strangers in Paradise. It was right.
Something like that.
It looked like a finished version of that.
Damn.
But I mean, I guess they got the practice, and I mean, I'll listen. I'm a Final Fantasy fan. I'm gonna try it.
Hold on. Wait 1 second.
What happened? I was just the absolute bomb. You idiot.
Or read that out loud for the audio listeners.
Final Fantasy 16 looks like the absolute bomb. I do not want any hate from fake gamers. That was Mr. Harish Barish.
Irish with the bomb.
Listen, I will play the game. It's a Final Fantasy game. It's an actual Final Fantasy game. It's not online, so I'm gonna try it out definitely. I'm not against it being one player if it actually ends up being one player. I just don't want it to be. They did show another character. They didn't show him in the battle though. The big bald head dude. Interested in it still.
If they are really if there's more people that are in your party, they shouldn't show so much of the call spells and try to make that like, you know,
That's a big part of the game.
Yeah, it's like everyone loves the call spells. We all know the call spell is going to be dope, but
But you
it's
don't wanna
like, you
reveal
know,
it,
you
though.
want to see. People want to know if there's going to be characters that you get and stuff like that.
Yep.
So if that's the essence of Final
unless that's
Fantasy.
your party.
But if
Unless
that's
you
your
know
party,
your
I
party.
think that's going to be really disappointing.
Yeah.
Because it's going to look dope. It's going to look incredible. But where's the?
Well, if they have a storyline though, and you're like, Odin, what happened in your life?
ain't nobody. I ain't got a life.
But yeah, this is one of those. This is one of those.
What do
things-
they do when you don't call them? What are they doing?
Abby, what did you think of the rest of the state of play?
There was what was it called, the Callisto project or whatever.
Forgot
that
about
that game that's like being developed by like the former like Dead Space team, I think.
Mm-hmm.
That game looked really sick.
It did.
That game looked. It's the Callisto Protocol. And
Yeah, I thought like it was just like a Dead Space ripoff, and then I went back and like read about it, and it was like, oh, this is like the Dead Space people. So
Yep.
now I'm like really excited about that one.
Okay.
Dead Space was awesome.
brutal.
It's my favorite series, man.
Yeah, it looks gruesome. It looks sick. I want to play that one a lot. I thought Final Fantasy 16 looked awesome too, but I'm just nervous. There hasn't really been a great Final Fantasy in a while.
Yeah.
I just hope. I feel like they understand that too. So
I like
I'm hoping it's good. I'm down for change. If it means we get like a really good Final Fantasy game. So
What was the last Final Fantasy you liked, Abby?
I didn't play 12. So I don't know. I like 9.
It's okay.
10 is
I like
okay, but like the voice acting is just so bad.
I didn't like
It's
That was the first voice
like
acting.
10 is like the Star Wars prequels
Yeah,
of the
yeah,
Final
yeah,
Fantasy
yeah.
series.
That's the perfect. That's you hit the nail on the head on that one. That
was great.
Wait, which one was 10?
That
Titus.
Titus
Titus
and Orange.
Man, AC
And
Slater,
Walker.
fuck that dude, man.
Damn.
I've been telling y'all, man.
You just
I
don't
tried
like.
to
So
get
you don't
into
like
it.
Hawaiians?
I don't like no corny ass main character in shorts running around. Dude's arm in a sling.
realize
Like it
you're not
doesn't
a
even
fan.
need to be in the sling,
What
man.
about Lulu? You don't like Lulu?
Who the hell is Lulu?
You don't even know
That
this.
sounds
Black
like
Magician.
Oh, that's
No.
Ray the Rumble Boxer. Lulu? Yeah, I remember Lulu's the cheapest character in the damn game.
Nah, man.
It's
Nah,
trash.
man.
Nah, I just gotta say too many belts though.
Nah, that was the Final Fantasy that it was rough for me to get into. I
10 was
couldn't
great.
get it.
I like 10 a lot. No,
I
no,
It wasn't bad.
Blitzball? Get that shit.
It wasn't bad. It was just I just couldn't get into it.
man.
Nah, it's each their own. Like I said,
You know.
yeah. I'm not saying it wrong, but
No, I'm just
10
saying.
was the shit to me. I love that game.
I liked Final Fantasy.
lot of
They had
people
that scene in the water with Yuna. It was crazy.
trash.
Especially back in the day.
Oh,
They had that song. Like,
Oh, that was good. No, that was good. Yeah.
But 12, I got to the end, didn't beat it because the story stopped.
Yeah.
Like
What
literally
was
stopped.
12? Who's the main character in 12?
Ash. No, it's a character, but I don't know the
Don't
main
ask me
character
names,
though.
man.
Listen,
Van?
Rabbit-
Was it
Rabbit Girl?
Van?
The rabbit girl and the guy with the gun. The guy with the.
see, this is how you know it's not. These Final Fantasies aren't great anymore. It's because you don't remember the fucking main character.
Well, I said 12 wasn't
No,
that
I
good
liked
to me.
I liked Final Fantasy
I liked
13 with
12.
lightning.
Like, think about it. All right, who gives a shit about Lightning? That's a terrible ass name. She
Yo,
looks
you
like,
a hater.
He looks like every damn character in the damn series. All right, there's no
Listen, you
originality.
got Cloud, you got Lightning.
Wow.
Cloud is the last official character people
You're
remember.
such a
all
hater.
right?
No, it's not.
You're
telling you,
such a
man. No one cares about Titus.
Such a hater.
AC Slater,
Such
come
a-
on,
You know
man.
his name though.
Because I made
AC
because I made
Slater's
fun
not
of
the
him.
main
It's
character.
AC Slater, dude.
Van. There you go. Van.
Van. There it goes. Yes,
He's
Miami
the main
Sunrise.
guy.
Yes, it was Van.
But he was not much
He
of a.
said he was trash. Exactly.
He was
They've
not much.
been failing.
He
Other
was a
characters, other characters in that game should have been the main character.
Yes.
Yeah,
Which,
Dude.
which one?
Yeah.
And
Not-
12.
In
Yeah,
12.
and 12.
Okay.
Dude, Final Fantasy 15, they look like a boy band going on a road trip. Like, where's the characters that everybody
They were BTS. They were.
Yo, he look like a K-pop band. Like, where's the characters that people care
They were
about?
BTS.
15 was great. 15 was great.
I did enjoy 15. I
15 was
still
great.
liked 13 better.
The combat looked dope in 15.
Yeah.
Like, all the stuff, I was like, oh, looks
Yeah.
like the combat's pretty dope, but they look like K-pop. Fucking
K-pop
running around.
all of
trying to
them
save
did.
the world.
Since
Shit.
Cloud.
Nah,
It's
man.
been that way.
K-pop
It's been that way
simulator.
since they were Polygon.
It's just that they all had matching outfits pretty much.
Yeah, they came from. They had school outfits.
Aquatic Play said Titus has his corny laugh as his legacy.
Damn.
Terrible ass main character,
Oh
man.
man.
Terrible.
Yeah, it didn't. Yeah.
It was a bad laugh.
Laughs like a dickhead.
They were like, all right, Cloud,
But
you need to make
listen,
some.
Since Final Fantasy 7 Remake, they've been back on the right path. So I have high hopes for 16.
I heard that was incredible. See, that's the Final Fantasy. I think
It is.
everyone like they
Remake-
like that shit. The
Remake is
characters
incredible.
mean something.
No, but you can't say that 15 doesn't have characters you don't care about. You didn't play.
It's K-pop.
You didn't play.
It's like K-pop.
Okay, they don't sing.
I'm just talking about
No,
talking about the
if it's-
design. They look like a band on a
They're
road
talking about
trip.
Final Fantasy, what? Final Fantasy 10-2, if you're talking about K-pop.
I'm saying.
Because they were actually a
Oh
band.
no! Oh
That's
god!
what-
Oh, that was terrible.
No, don't mention
Wait,
that.
the 3 female main characters
Yes.
were a band, right?
Yes.
They were singing and shit.
and it
They
was
should
singing.
ban that game.
And the third female character, her name was Pain, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
But
Yeah.
I was.
Which was a cool name, but whatever.
Pain.
Was it a
Stolen-
Pain to pay a play?
Stolen from Naruto.
All right, so that's the PlayStation State
Wow.
of Play for y'all. I hope you like it.
State of
Because I thought it was amazing. And listen,
Good.
as far as state of play, that's one of the top ones I would give. So,
It's one of the better ones now.
what do you guys think of that? Comment.
And a quick
Harris got some hot takes.
and a quick note.
Coach Harris has some man. That's what Harris does. Man.
You know, I'm tired of you, Harris.
Don't fall for Harris's stuff, man.
Harris, I did like Final Fantasy 12. I did like Dragon Age Origins better, but Final Fantasy 12 was good. It was a quality role-playing game worth
I
playing.
thought
through.
12 was good. You got the right antagonist. You had the armored dudes, and then the story stopped. That's the problem. It
So-
stopped.
So what was the rating you said?
I'll give it like an A minus.
A
A
minus.
minus.
Oh,
Easy. I would even give it an A plus.
That's high,
almost.
man.
Yeah,
I
what
give-
else? What else could they have named besides like God of War, which you already heard? That would have made it a better thing. Like that.
I
almost
think
100%.
Marvel versus NASA.
I
But that
think
Street Fighter one.
I think Sony could have announced they were shipping more PS5s to people.
No, they did say. No, they did say that. They did say not during that. They did say though.
Yeah, they didn't say it during
Other
that.
people.
Yeah,
Everyone
yeah.
but you, apparently.
To our immediate family.
Pac-Man.
Wait, what?
What up, Pac-Man?
What's
Pac-Man.
up, Pac-Man?
Yo,
In
what's
the
good, man?
place.
Pac-Man.
I just saw his last
Yeah.
video. He's doing the movement still, man.
But
Can't wait to see.
Actually, we gotta get Pac-Man back on real
Hell
soon,
yeah.
man.
I give it a B plus.
And we promised not to invite the
plus?
ghost. No
Yeah,
ghost,
'cause
because
I-
just Pac-Man.
You wanted more?
I did want more. Yeah. Yeah.
Fans like you.
Whoa, damn.
It's not
Bad
bad.
with the anger and the rage.
It wasn't
What could they
bad.
possibly do?
It wasn't bad. It was
Could have
just-
given us some Wolverine gameplay.
You knew that wasn't happening. You knew that wasn't happening.
Not before Spider-Man 2.
You know it's not happening.
And you know what the real reason is?
You gotta wait for
I'm,
E3 to
I'm
come
not-
back.
I'm not a big, huge VR person in the like the stuff that they had there with the VR. I was like, I don't really care about that.
I thought
But
that's what it was all gonna be. That
I thought so also, and my score would have been lower. But because they didn't do that, B plus. It's good.
okay.
I
It was
think
good.
I think
No,
B
no,
plus.
B+.
I mean, B plus is good for me because like Street Fighter, I'm not gonna play because I don't play Street Fighter. Final Fantasy, I'm not gonna play because I don't play Final Fantasies. And Resident Evil 4 shouldn't be a remake, but I'm gonna play it because they're forcing me to because it's gonna look great and it's gonna be amazing.
I did the
So
story a
it's
little
like,
better.
yeah. So it's like yeah, it was good.
I'm intrigued with the
Real
Street
good.
Fighter. Street Fighter 6. I'm actually intrigued by it.
Damn.
Kang said he gives
Oh, B plus. Tag with the drop. Tag with the drop.
Well,
Yo,
B
and you know,
has-
before he said that, he was laughing his ass off. He was, he was laughing his ass off before he said that.
a capital B for capital
Oh,
blah.
Blah.
Blah. Blah.
I give it an
B
M
is
for
a still
meh.
good score.
Yeah.
B is still a good score, so I'll take it.
No, it was all right. It was
I
good.
got no investment in Sony. I don't make money from them. So
Well, it's because you already got a PS5.
Well, you didn't play your PS5 yet.
Damn.
He said
Well,
yeah. He said
yeah.
listen,
All right.
the announcements they made don't
the
make me
right
want to
price.
sell my PS5.
For the right price, he
For
will.
the right
Okay.
price, yeah. 4 times the amount.
Just like $50 over.
Next article.
Come on, man.
All right.
Next article.
Moving on.
Let us know in the comments what you think. All right. Ooh, Sega news.
Oh.
You know what we do. We stay on Sega news all the time.
We do.
Oh yeah.
And speaking of Sega news, if you listened last week, guess who said this exact thing was going to happen before they announced it? I didn't hear.
Me. Let me stop. I'm joking. Let me stop.
I was going to say us, but I'm going to say me now. Well, listen, I didn't hear it online at all. I didn't hear nobody say Genesis 2 but us. And we don't get no credit. It's whatever.
You
But-
did say that. And I was like,
but
no,
we
they're
do.
not going to
Listen,
do
it's
it.
timestamped, damn it. But
So they could. do it.
Sega reveals Mega Drive Mini 2 for Japan, and it will include Sega CD games.
Yeah.
Which was a surprise. I mean, I know Sega CD has been emulated forever now, so it's not much of a surprise that they added it in there, but it's cool that they put it in there. I don't know about American games because a lot of Sega CD
American.
games in Japan are better.
American.
No, man, listen.
America.
American.
But but yeah, they announced it according to the translation on the live stream. They announced that the Mega Drive Mini 2, which is Genesis 2, will feature 50 plus games in total. Well, 50 games in total. And they said the miniaturized console is set to launch October 27th for the price of 9,980 yen, which is $75, which is not bad at all. I would think
not
think
bad.
100.
That's actually
if it
not
came
bad
out
at
here,
all.
it'd probably be $100.
Yeah, I
Yeah.
thought that would actually get higher than that. Funny thing is, when I saw the announcement at first, I thought they announced the Genesis 2. I said, "What?"
Well, that already exists.
I'm like, "What?"
Genesis 2 came out a long time
Then
ago.
you would see me lose my shit.
Genesis 3 came out already.
Like
Genesis 2.
They do got Shining Force CD. What was that? Chase Red who said that was pretty good.
I played it.
It was blah,
It was.
according to Keg.
It was. It was.
Well, you played them all.
Yeah, I played all of them.
Okay.
Except for the handheld ones.
The music was probably better, though.
Eh,
No?
I don't
You
remember.
been in
it.
Genesis?
I just don't
Really?
remember. I just don't remember because I just ran through it. There's no towns. You just play battles. I'm
Bow,
like,
bow,
eh.
bow. No, nothing. No intermission. No chance to buy.
Very
any more.
early.
Two,
Did that,
two destroys it.
did that come out before, too?
I
think it was
I
after.
feel it.
Really?
After.
It was
Really?
after.
Abby, Miami
Yeah.
Sunrise was asking if you're a fan of the mini consoles.
Yeah, I like them. I have the Turbo Mini. I have all of them, I think. The PlayStation one was bad. The rest of them have been cool, though. I even have the Neo Geo Mini, the little arcade stick. And that one's like okay, but it's still cool that they do that type of thing.
You could play it on a little screen with a little controller.
Yeah, you could get like they had like a USB controller you could plug into it that was like the Neo Geo CD controller.
Yeah.
I would
So,
use that. to
yeah,
play
it was
Puzzle
cool.
Bobble.
How's the
That's it.
how's the input lag in that? I heard it's kind of
It's okay. I mean, like I think the biggest problem is like the video doesn't look great, and it's like there's really no excuse for that, you know? Like,
Oh, when you put it on the TV?
yeah, when you put it on a TV, it doesn't look
HDMI
great.
out.
Yeah.
So,
I heard about that.
Yeah.
I think all of them have a little bit of input lag. So, but I mean, I guess that comes with the territory.
Yeah.
I had them, but then when I found out it was just emulation, I was like, I have emulators.
I have a Raspberry Pi computer.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, I
exactly.
play everything on the Mister now. So
And the Mister is way better than those. So, yeah.
Yeah.
I like the design of them. It was cool. Plus the
I
controller.
like buying the mini consoles so I can have like a USB controller that like goes with the system. That's like the big plus of it now.
Oh, yeah. But this one, I mean, we all said Dreamcast, which is part of the second part of the news on there.
Yeah.
Sega said that they thought about coming out with the Saturn or Dreamcast
I'm sure.
Mini, but they said right now wouldn't be the right time for it because of the chip shortage and how pricey it would be to bring those out because people wouldn't want to pay more than their asking price, which would probably be like $150 or something.
Right.
Days
And they
Lost.
said it wouldn't be worth it. It's plus it'll be all Capcom games, so I'm guessing the licensing will be crazy on a Dreamcast.
Oh yeah.
Because you know they'll have their Sega games on there, but
Just do the Saturn.
Rival
most of them
Schools,
will
Power
be
Stone.
most of them, if done correctly, would be all Capcom.
Cannon
Right.
Spike.
Jesus.
Yeah, that would be the problem with the Dreamcast, and for the Saturn, it would be just the emulation itself.
I think they could do it, but I don't know if it's going to be as powerful
Well-
because a computer can do it.
Right.
Yo, Emerald
Yeah,
Hayden.
Emerald Wizard. He was like, "Yo, you couldn't
Wait,
see it
what
because you needed I needed to approve the comment." But he said, "No fucking way, Abby is here." And I was like, "Yeah, she is, Emerald." And then he's like, "And Stal is back." Ugh.
Why'd you come back and ruin it? Man?
Damn.
Also in the chat, I don't know if you pulled it up, but Pac-Man Case asked if Snatcher is on this new mini console.
Boom. it's
I
like
don't
that.
know. If
I
it's
don't
on
know. I
the
don't know
English
if
one, it would be cool if it was on the English one.
Oh, that would be great.
But I don't think that got a legit English translation, right? It had one online,
Yeah.
but in English,
It was
for real,
on the Sega CD.
It came out
in
like,
English.
Official?
Yeah, I've got a copy.
Oh,
in
okay.
English, really.
Okay.
That's
yeah. I think that's the only English release that came out was on Sega CD.
Oh, shoot.
Gotcha.
What is that game? What is Snatcher again?
It's by
That's the guy.
Kojima.
Yeah, Metal Gear.
Oh, it's like it sounds
It's not like Metal
No,
Gear.
well, it's not like
It's
Metal
a
Gear.
novel
It's
game.
made by.
it sounds like a pedo simulator.
Well, that's the PC. That's the PC version.
No, dude. If you're going by the title, yeah, it sounds like
No, that's Snatcher. That's not Snatcher.
Snatchin'.
Oh, Snatcher. No, Snatch him.
You go by
Snatch him.
You go by,
Snatch him.
you go by playgrounds.
You go by in your van, in your white van, and you snatch.
You get some candy.
Yo, next article. Next article.
The only
Sorry,
time
no,
is
sorry,
like
no.
Subway's
Not
Jared.
yet, man. Not yet.
Right.
Wow.
But that's another game. But what's the other game that Kojima did for that wasn't Snatcher, but it never came out? Well, Police Knots, right? Was it Police Knots?
Yeah, Police Dogs.
That didn't come out in America, right? That got a
Yeah, that
translation.
one. I don't think that one got an English translation.
That's the one I was thinking of then. Yes.
Okay.
But yeah, I don't know if they'll bring it out. It'll be cool for collectors at least to get Snatcher on there. But in Japan, yeah, it's definitely gonna be on there. Don't give me. It's definitely gonna be on that.
Yeah.
But yeah, I mean, I'm interested. I like I said, I thought that these companies have more games than just one classic system. They got to come out with another one.
Right.
And it would, like we said last week, it would be cool if you could have uploaded. I mean, you can, but it'd be cool if they let you easily update.
Yep.
The consoles with the new games. But
Yep.
and they'll bring out a new one. Just change it a little
That would
bit
be
and bring
great.
out a new one. So it is what it is.
But then it's like,
Kojima's not doing no story mode for NBA 2K.
Said, I want Kojima to do story mode for the next NBA 2K.
I need.
What they gonna have? What they gonna have the players sneaking around in between games?
yeah.
You gotta sneak the dunk.
Yo, which 2K game had the real bad voice acting?
Was that 2 years
15?
ago?
Was that 50?
It's recent.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
With the one that we were watching?
At least
dying?
1 or 2 years ago. Yeah.
Really? Oh,
Yeah, that was hilarious.
Oh,
I was like, yo, they did a
incredible.
mode and it was terrible.
19,
Oh my God.
I think.
worst voice
It's like
acting.
I've been watching you play, and it wasn't as good as I thought you could have had it. You could have passed me the ball.
Cut. Perfect. Perfect. That's perfect.
Nailed
One take.
it.
It was
One
like they
take.
couldn't read. They couldn't
No.
read. They couldn't read.
They said, "Listen, you can play sports.
That is
Please don't read."
by far,
Damn.
by far the worst voice acting
Damn.
ever.
It was terrible. It was
It's
They really wanted the legit athletes to be reading.
Speaking of which, we got to go back to that, man.
Yeah,
We
there's
still
more.
have we still have some more.
endless.
Mhm.
Yo, you can go to Triangle Strategy. You can get a lot of that. There's a lot of that. Them motherfuckers just read the lines. They don't do no emotion. There was a question mark at one of what the things that they were saying. I'm like, where was the question? Was that a statement or a question? Did he forget to read the shit?
Come here.
He's probably like, yo, now I'm going to power up and kill you.
And you know what?
That's TurboGrafx 16. Man.
And there's good ones. There's good voice actors mixed in there.
Oh,
Yeah.
man.
And it's like, dude, like what's going on here? It's just
Oh, nothing. Oh, well.
The people that had to pay the most weren't the best.
They ran out of money after the 3 that they paid. And
They
then
paid them the same
All right,
as
I'll,
everyone.
I'll bring my friend in. He could voice these
He's
lines.
like, "Can you do 300 pages for $27?" And then the person who did 3 pages still got $27, so they couldn't go past that. All right, I'll do it just to get my name on the game. But yes, so Sega, listen, you didn't really disappoint. I'm glad that you had a decent announcement. I don't know if it set the world on fire,
baby
but
steps? Baby
people
steps.
wanted you to have a Dreamcast. But I mean, that's just people expecting
Yeah.
what's not really been even talked about.
So,
So,
dumb down your expectations, man.
but when I
it comes
saw
to Sega.
the Genesis controller, I was like, it must be a Genesis because they definitely gave it away
No,
in
it
their
was
tweet.
it was a Genesis cookie.
And then, yeah,
Oh,
And
yeah,
I was like,
it was
oh,
the
there-
cookie.
It's
Yeah.
gonna
It
be
was
a,
a cookie.
it's gonna be a Sega bakery.
but then everybody was like, Dreamcast. I was like, it's a Genesis.
Dude,
though.
I would not be surprised. Sega announces their first bakery. Get the fuck out of here. Tired of y'all. Tired of y'all disappointing us.
a bakery arcade.
You want your updated Game Boy? You could eat it now in the form of a cookie. Go fuck yourself.
Yeah. You want your Game Gear to last
That's
longer? You can
amazing.
go everywhere with it in your stomach.
It's biodegradable, man. You eat it. It's just
That's
digest-
amazing.
Never worry about the batteries again.
You could shit out the Game Gear.
You got a Sega power
Charged
drink.
by heat.
You drink your Sega energy drink. You can get all the power you need. It's like,
Sega,
man,
we got
what's
ideas,
going on?
Sega. We got ideas.
Bakery.
Let's go to the Atari Hotel.
Was there any
Somebody-
notable games on the Mini that's worth getting? Or was, I don't
They didn't
remember.
really announce. They announced like 10 games.
There was like 10. I
Yeah.
didn't really see anything that jumped out except for the Shining
I'm
Force.
sure
3D
there's
that-
enough. There's
It was
more
thick.
games. So I'm surprised that Nintendo is not going to jump in and say, "Hey, you got a Nintendo 2
Right.
or another Super Nintendo
That's a
2."
great idea.
Every year they should have came out with until it was over.
Well, it's gonna be according to this how this sells. So
Oh yeah,
I'm sure they're gonna go by.
yeah. We'll see. We'll
Yeah.
see. I mean,
what happens.
listen, if it comes out in America, it'll be cool. But is it?
Right.
I don't know if it's coming out in America.
Right.
But yeah, tell us what you think of the Mega Drive Mini 2 in Japan.
And will you buy it?
Yeah, where's the 32X games, huh? Nah.
They're like 2.
Knuckles Chaotix.
Chaotix is the only thing that pops up in my head.
So listen, I gotta
Uh-oh.
check on this one.
Bathroom break?
We're probably gonna talk about this for a little bit, so I'm
Bathroom
gonna, yeah,
break.
I'll be right back.
Ooh, bathroom break for sticks.
We'll start with them.
Oh, he's running. Oh, he's running also. Oh, yep. Oh, okay. All right, Sticks, be good, man.
The news was so
Have a
bad,
good
he
one.
had to leave. He had to leave.
The news was so bad. He had to leave.
He's like, oh man, I can't take this
So
anymore.
how do we get this party started?
Fans continue to be divided over Sonic Frontiers as combat gameplay is revealed.
Wait, we were
All
starting.
right, we're gonna wait for Sticks to get
Yeah,
back.
I just wanted to read it.
Wow.
Oh, okay.
All right. You just,
What the hell?
I just wanted to
he
read
goes
it.
rogue sometimes,
Dude,
man. You
man,
should
this
know
guy's-
this, but he goes
That's
rogue.
true.
No, I'm more of a gambit.
You're,
Oh, I'm gonna throw this shit at you real quick.
all right, we're cutting your mic.
More of a gambit.
I'm gonna cut
fan.
his throat.
Jesus.
All right, this shit.
No, man.
Yeah, turn that shit off. Enough is enough.
Thank you.
Jesus.
Last call for Turbo.
Nah, but Rogue was great in the X-Men Legends games, though.
Dude, I remember.
Agreed.
I don't know what we were recording fairly recently, but you were fucked up after a couple of sips, also.
Yeah, it was a couple of podcasts. I was
Has it like just recently dropped? Because
maybe
you at least
Tolerance
you can at
of that.
least have a beer. You do 3 sips, you're
Yeah.
like, oh shit,
Well, I was
take
drinking,
me home.
I was drinking a beer every day, but then I was just like, you know what?
All right.
Let me.
Enough said.
I was
Been drinking a beer every day. Damn. All right.
no, but I was just like, you know what? There needs to be some days where I don't have any alcohol, and my freaking tolerance went down. That and the baby.
That and the baby.
Yeah, that and the baby. Yeah, that and the baby.
Wait, you gave the baby some beer?
No.
So you're saying you washed up?
Dang.
The Blaster Master shirt.
Only when I don't drink the beer, and I just pour it on me.
All right, Stone Cold.
I don't understand what that means.
I don't know what's
I had a bear.
I
Don't get it
can't.
either.
I
I
can't.
had
drink
another
beer.
bear.
I just dump beers down my throat.
I,
I
don't
had
get it.
another bear. And another.
Oh boy.
Okay, on to the news. Fans continue to be divided over Sonic Frontiers as Cambot. Yes.
You mean combat shit?
I almost choked, dude. I almost choked, bro.
As combat gameplay is revealed. Listen, we're all a couple of drinks in.
Cambot.
Cambot.
As
Cambot.
Listen, this is the first controversial news of the night
Oh my
because people seem to be. Listen, people think they have power to control Sonic. Ever since the movie came out and they got Ugly Sonic changed to Sonic, people think that they have the power to tell Sega what to do when it comes to Sonic.
Mm-hmm.
All right, listen, I saw the first trailer when it was just open world and they were showing like basic gameplay mechanics and what the world looked like.
Yeah.
I thought it was cool. It looked like Sonic Adventure. And last I heard, everyone was asking for a Sonic Adventure. So to hear nobody say, hey, that looks like Sonic Adventure was kind of weird to me.
Looks like a Sonic's on an adventure.
I'm cautiously optimistic about it because I got burnt on the last 3D Sonic game. So Sonic Forces was a letdown for me as a Sonic fan.
I'm sure there's a ton of Sonic
And-
fans let down by Sonic.
But-
there's a lot.
And I'm one of those that want to see
what
a
is it,
Sonic
the
Adventure.
Black Dragon Unleashed. I mean, there was a shitload of them that were pretty bad. But I think from the footage that has been shown already, people need to calm the fuck down, relax.
But you
Abby,
can't-
what did you think, Abby?
I can't blame him though.
What the new Sonic game?
Sonic Frontiers trailer.
I don't know. They didn't really show much. It's an open world, but it looks pretty empty
Mm.
to me.
Mm-hmm.
The combat looks weird. Like some of the animation looks funky.
Mm-hmm.
Like I think there was like some homing attack, and then he just kind of swirled around, and it just kind of looked janky.
Mm-hmm.
I'm hopeful that it's great though, because like if they do it right, like it being an open world would be a good thing for Sonic because like you'd have a lot more room to like run around and stuff.
Yeah.
Mhm.
I feel like they could do platforming a little bit better if they have more space.
Mm-hmm.
But I also really liked Generations, and I was like, can't you just do Generations too?
You're not the only one.
Generations.
Follow that
I've been
formula.
saying
It's very
Generations
good.
is the best 3D 2D one they've done. Besides
Yeah, that
Mania,
was
it too.
my favorite too. But I'm hopeful that it's gonna be good. Is it coming out this year? Did they say?
Yes,
Yeah, they said it's
End of the
supposed to
year.
be.
End of the year.
Holiday.
Supposed to be.
Think the
I
holiday.
Not
think
if it's up to the
it's-
fans. they
If
want
they
to
show
push
another
back.
trailer and it looks rough, I think they should delay it and take their time.
Interesting.
I think a lot of times they rush those Sonic games out and they're awful, and then they have to do like a makeup game after.
Yeah.
So maybe just take like a little bit more time if it's not looking great, and
Right.
really nail like the idea of it and stuff. So I feel like a lot of times like Sonic games come out and they're like undercooked.
Yeah.
Like I feel like Forces could have been better.
Yeah.
It was basically Generations, but
yeah.
I don't know. It just didn't feel like It didn't feel like they put the same level of care into that one.
It didn't feel
So-
finished.
It felt like they
Yeah,
should've
it did.
skipped
Yeah, it
already.
felt unfinished.
It felt like exactly like you said. It was like rushed. Like it wasn't a bad
Yeah.
game. It was disappointing because it was like if they just took more time to do like to work on it, it would have been a great game. But
Yeah, no, I agree. So I just kind of hope they do that.
Yeah.
Like, I don't want them to rush into it. That's
Yeah.
all.
Well, I think the stuff that they showed so far, hopefully, isn't like the game.
Right.
Like I hope there's areas in the game where the music can change, where the stage can look different. Like
Right.
I don't want this open world to be the game.
right,
Because everyone's like, oh, it's like Breath of the Wild. You go out there and you can go anywhere you want. And I'm like, but Sonic is stages. And I don't want to hear different music and get a different feeling. And like, this is this area.
right.
And I don't want it to be all like open like that.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, listen, open world is fine if you can go to an area and like, oh, this is the red area, this
If
is the
it
yellow
works.
area, this is the blue area. Like something has to be different about
Right.
it.
Mhm.
And of course, they said there was no enemies in most of it. I was like, they were just showing you the mechanics. I don't know what exactly you think they were trying to show us. If that's the actual game, yeah, there's a problem. But this is not made. There's 6 months left, and they're showing you certain things. Wait until they show you the actual game. Like this isn't a real trailer.
I think nowadays it's very risky to show anything to people because people are so critical over any footage that you show. Like,
Can you imagine they said it's unfinished? And I'm like, yeah, it's not. It's not finished.
Like from what I see from the trailer, like I see, it's an open world. He's running around, looks clean, looks nice.
It looked like adventure.
And first thing I noticed is the music is different, right? Music's like very. I like the track actually that they used for it. It's calming, whatever. But they still did not show off any narrative of the game. You don't know
you
what
want
it's
a
about.
Sonic feel also.
Yeah, you don't know what it's about. You don't know if there's any other characters. They're just showing you run. You're showing some springboards. You're showing some grinding, and then you're showing some combat.
Everything they showed was from
Yeah.
adventure.
Yeah.
Like they literally did adventure smoother.
Yeah,
And
so-
people were like, nah.
and yeah, the combat, yeah, it looked a little. It was new, and it looked very skippy. Like a very.
They
like
had
a,
some popping.
Yeah,
yes.
yeah, it had some pop. And
But that stuff I'm gonna wait on.
they had some cool ideas where you run around them, and you have that little blue swirl, and it pops them up,
It
and
was
has
different.
it's a different effect.
But he did a lot though.
But it's like you have time to work that out. You see the basics of what the combat could be if it's done right. But it's like you still have a lot of time to work on stuff.
Right.
So it's like, but you can't jump to conclusions because if they said, "Hey, it's coming out next month," it's like, well, you guys
you're
look
not
like
ready yet.
you guys look like you got some shit to work out because we don't know what the story's about. We don't know if the Knuckles or Tails or any
I
of
would
these
like
people
to
are in
see
it.
it fleshed out.
Maybe
Yeah.
there's like in that maybe that's like the big hub world, and you go to different areas, and then it becomes a stage with
I'm
actual
hoping so.
Sonic music, but you don't know.
That would be
hoping so.
cool.
But
I'm hoping. so,
Just
yeah.
based off what it looks like, I think it looks cool, and I'm just like you said, cautiously optimistic.
This is made by the
I think everyone hopes for it to be good,
right.
because they want to,
Yeah, I want it to be good.
especially for a 3D Sonic, it's been so shitty, and there's been like a couple of good ones, but like mostly shitty ones. But it's like, yeah, we would like a nice like a Sonic adventure.
Mm-hmm.
New, that's like, oh shit, Sonic is dope again. Like you need that. So you
But
kind
from
of
what they've showed, and listen, I said I played Sonic Adventure recently,
Right.
and the hype is uncalled for. Like I don't know why people want another Sonic Adventure at all because it really doesn't hold up at all.
I want to see the different ideas. I want to see, and yes, I think Pac-Man case. If they throw Ugly Sonic in there, that'd be fucking hysterical.
I think he should have been in these trailers.
Yeah, no. It would be
He should
excusable then. They'd be like, all right.
somewhere in
As a
there.
joke, he should be in these trailers.
Hell yeah.
You're like, now
That'd
you
be
have a
hilarious.
reason to complain. I
Like,
think they
oh.
should re-release this with an ugly Sonic.
Oh
Yeah.
my god, it'd be hilarious.
Somebody's doing it right
I
now.
did that. Listen, I know. yeah, somebody is
Somebody's
doing
doing it as we speak.
But I do have. I know some of the gripes. Okay, listen, the pop-in. I think that's something they're gonna work on before it's released, and they should. And I think that some of the constant fighting where he pops in and does the same move over and over to an enemy, like that's not something he had in Sonic before, so it looks weird to us.
Mhm.
Like he always hit one, move to the next one, hit the other one, move to the next one, hit
Right.
the other one. He never hit an enemy over and over and over until all the little circles were dead on it.
That could become repetitive.
It looked
You have
weird,
to
yeah,
have
right.
a certain thing that you could do, even swirl around them after it, like something. Just add some element
Mhm.
that doesn't seem
They
like
change
it's
the
just-
button up, do a different move.
Yeah, if you have three of them things, you're gonna do the same.
He did a
ping,
jump
ping,
kick.
ping. Yeah,
He did a
jump kick
jump
was
kick.
in there.
But
Shout out
it
to Smash
looked-
Brothers.
Yeah, it did look tight though in that one
Yeah.
fight.
Hmm?
But that's not me to condemn the entire game as being trash. Though.
Yeah, I mean, they're still working on it. It's made by the Sonic team.
Bosses
the thing
look
is,
cool.
the thing is though, this game, if it comes out and it's bad, Sonic team is done, man. I don't think they can come back from that. I
They,
think
they never cared.
I mean,
They've never cared if it was bad.
Well, I'm sure. Well, I would say that what would have to be a good Sonic game would be if you had
The next
like
Sonic movie will pay for the next one.
I'm
Sonic.
just about to say.
Yeah, yeah.
They'll wait for
Pretty
Sonic
much.
3.
Well, Sonic fans make the best, fan-made games. They make the best
a
versions
fact.
of the Sonic.
It is a
So
fact.
and that's
Everybody's
what would
like, everybody's complaining this looks like an Unreal 5 demo. I was like, every demo I've seen from that looks amazing. So I don't know what y'all are talking about.
So, it's like it's a compliment.
Yeah.
I think this game's gonna be good. I think
I hope it's gonna be.
I see the criticism and stuff like that, but I think it looks good, and I think that's one zone. I don't think that's even
Open zone.
that's the open zone, but I think it's one that's like
Hub world?
a
A hub
stage.
world.
I don't think that's the game.
I don't think it's the game.
I don't think it can be.
Because that's just
I don't think
emptiness.
I don't think it's the central hub. I
Yeah.
think it's one zone. I think it's one
If
location.
it is though,
I think it's honestly, I think it's super early stuff
Right.
that they completed months ago that they just got to run perfect, and they were just like,
that's usually how it
"We'll
works.
show them this."
That's usually how it
to
works.
show how it moves
Exactly,
and to show the
how it
combat.
Exactly.
It's like
I
the
think that's
playground
it.
for it.
That is definitely not the whole game.
Yeah.
And if it is, then like you said, there's a problem. But
Right.
I don't think that's the whole.
That's the danger of releasing
I'm optimistic.
anything.
people got to
I'm
calm down.
optimistic.
Yeah.
Be patient, people.
Well, I think
Be patient.
People are spoiled. People
Yeah,
are
yeah.
bitches, and they want to complain about stuff.
But if they complain, they hold it, and then it's a better game. And like, yeah, we have control over them now.
Yeah, exactly.
That's what they. That's
You
what it
ain't
is.
got no control. Nintendo's like, I've been telling these fucks all along. You buy what we fucking tell you to buy. That's why we don't listen to you. That's Nintendo. At least Nintendo got it right. They're like Vince McMahon and shit. Like that's what they are.
You love what I tell you.
You love what I tell you to love.
They're gonna buy it anyway.
We'll make Mario thin. We don't give a fuck. Like
This is your significant other. You live with that. But yeah, listen. Like I said, hopefully this is just a representation of what they're showing you right now. Hopefully the end game is going to be much better. Maybe they'll listen to criticism and they'll fix up some stuff that you're hating on, or they already did it. Maybe.
or steal stuff from Sonic Omens, the fan-made game, which has a lot of dope things in there. That
People
they,
asking.
yeah.
Damn, Harish.
Like again, fan-made, fan.
I'm gonna stop on this game's grave when it comes to him.
Wow.
Damn, Harris.
Harris is the internet right now.
Yeah, Harris.
He made it sound like you're trying to release the Amico.
There's a lot of
Damn.
lot of people who just have no faith in 3D Sonic. There's been a lot of ones that sucked.
There's
but,
a reason
you know,
for it.
that-
Don't
that-
get me
I'm
wrong.
not saying it's unwarranted.
Don't
but,
get me wrong.
But I think eventually they'll get it right.
The fact that they haven't announced the Sonic Mania 2 is what makes people mad. And they know people want it. That's what makes them angry.
Sonic Mania is running wild, brother.
So let
All
us
right.
know what you guys think in the comments. If you think this is going to be a flop, or do you have faith, or you can have patience and see what it's like. I say have patience and to see what
Patience, man.
Yeah.
Patience.
Yes. Please be good. Please. Let me stop.
Please be good, please be good, please be good. You better pray way harder.
Please be good.
All right. Xbox GoldenEye 007 Remaster looks closer than ever after achievements are spotted.
Cheesemans.
I tried, man. Listen. Achievements is a long word.
No, it is not. What the?
There's too
I
many
said
syllables.
I said it all in one breath. Just give me a break, all right? I had COVID before. I had COVID.
Wow. He went to the I had COVID before.
I can't get a whole sentence out the way I used to.
Oh man.
So they're closer than ever after achievements are spotted. See, if I say half the sentence is good. But
Wow.
all right, so we've seen like hints of GoldenEye being around for like 10 years now. Achievements, yes.
Yes, sir.
But listen, right? GoldenEye has been around for a while, and we all know that MGM is the main catalyst for this game not coming out. Like they originally had one that was supposed to be out for the Xbox 360, I believe.
Yeah.
And that leaked recently.
Mhm.
Now, this game, from the screenshots that they showed, they said looks like the old GoldenEye, but those are just the screenshots of the achievements.
Right.
They're actually live right now on Xbox. So if anyone has questions about whether it's coming out on Xbox or Nintendo, it looks like Xbox, definitely. It could be both systems. Who knows? It might be like that's the deal that Rare struck with Nintendo. What are you doing?
We're live on Instagram too.
Oh, hey.
Oh, hey, what's up, man? I didn't know. I didn't know.
That's right.
What's going on?
Yeah, I mean, this is random. So
Oh, very, very
I
random.
like Brandon. Get this fucking fly out of here.
You getting that on the getting that on camera? All right.
The fly fight.
Get out of my
It's a
face.
fly in the studio. Oh shit.
So it could be that this might be coming to the Switch. You know, if the graphics aren't that enhanced, it could possibly come out on the Switch and Xbox, not PlayStation.
Man,
at
they
all.
better
It
have
has
them
nothing to do with
graphics
it.
are fucking nasty. They gotta fix it.
Well, the
I remember
control,
the
like the-
graphics.
listen, the control should be fixed.
Yes.
Dual analog would be a hell of a lot different.
It needs.
But
updating.
will it be like the actual game that y'all remember though? Because there was no dual analog back then.
N64.
You know, people will complain like, "Nah, this is too easy to control now."
It's fun.
far back. Dude.
I talked
Yeah,
to
it is.
I talked to a coworker who's in the generation of grew up with the N64. That was
Who
his generation.
loves this game? Probably
Of course. Yeah.
makes the,
And
like
he
that's
was
the game.
And he was like, Nintendo needs to release.
That and Mario Kart.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's a generational thing.
But I'm like, they need to update the control scheme, man. It's like, I admit, they need to do that.
Especially
Yeah.
from
You
those
need to
times.
modernize it.
People gotta like chill with that nostalgia from those times because that shit is not a lot of that stuff does not hold up nowadays.
Not
And
really.
it needs severe updates, and they need to admit that because you can't release that shit as is.
They did it the right way with Doom with
2
2016.
controllers, Harris? Really?
What's going on here? What
I
happened?
think he's just.
No, he
I
said 2
think he's just
controllers
trolling.
to use.
Oh
on
no,
there.
no.
I mean, it's
Use
possible.
dual analog.
It was 4
No.
controller ports. Who knows?
No, but I think they did it the right when you're talking about like an old first person like property like
It better not look the same. Yeah.
like Doom,
Yeah.
2016 when they redid that, like
That's
that was
hella different.
that was perfect
But it was
because
dope.
it did. They added new mechanics. It still felt like the old school Doom.
the essence
and-
was there.
The essence was there.
Rock and
It-
roll was
it-
there.
It felt it felt like it brought me back to the old school.
But
So-
people want this particular game the same as it was.
I don't see that. Like no, dude, you can't.
No.
As
You
it
gotta
was.
update the graphics because I'm not karate chopping anyone
And controls.
with a box hand.
Yeah, man.
even if they use the updated Xbox Live Arcade, like that still was 10 to 15 years ago.
and honestly, it needs to be
Actually,
it needs to be
still.
remade.
Actually, you know
It
what?
needs to be.
That would be
remade.
nice.
Yeah.
If they were gonna do that with the box hand,
No,
you,
gosh,
you,
no.
you have to go like all in with the joke. Like if
You might as well
know what I
make
mean?
it
Like
side
That's a
scrolling.
mode. Make that a mode. Make that a
well, they
mode.
did,
You
yeah.
can select the
Well,
well, they did that in
graphics.
Doom. Also, they made it.
You can switch it,
go
though.
to that.
They did have it back in the old one that leaked. You can switch to the old game style. or the-
That's good.
On the
That's
fly.
good. That's
See,
good.
that's good.
And
So
then
if
they
they
could
do that,
realize
it'll
the
be cool.
bullshit that they're asking for.
Right.
Like you can't. Nah,
Right.
man.
But I
then you
think
see
the
it.
movie studio MGM was behind not letting it come out because Rare and Nintendo are pretty cool with each other now, and it's surprising that it'll be on Xbox if it comes out. Like it's achievements. It's gonna be on Xbox if it comes out.
They got
But-
money, man.
Who knows? Like people still
The
want to see it on
Series
Nintendo.
X.
People still want to see it on Switch.
Right.
So we'll see if it actually comes out on both.
Wow.
Me, I mean, I wasn't a Nintendo 64 guy, so I don't really care about GoldenEye at all. But I understand the basement brawls of 4 players fighting each other when that was the first time.
It was great.
See, you were there.
That was
Besides linking up systems with Halo, like this was the way to go. Or PCs with Duke Nukem and Doom and all that.
yeah, man.
So, Abby, did you play GoldenEye at all? Is it a nostalgic thing for you or no?
Yeah, I played like split screen multiplayer like quite a bit. You're an asshole if you picked Odd Job.
Yeah, what was the deal with Odd Job? Like, why was that?
He was just smaller than everyone else, right? So like he was harder to hit.
Gotcha.
That's what I would have done.
I forgot.
I would have definitely done that.
Be annoying.
Yeah.
You just brought back memories right there.
It'd be annoying.
You picked that person. Fuck you.
There had to be a rule going into it. So,
But yeah,
but yeah, it was dope. It'd be cool if Xbox releases kind of like a remaster or remake, and like they work out something with Nintendo and just release it on the Nintendo 64 online software thing. That'd be really cool.
True. That could possibly be there if it was old looking. If they want to keep that version.
Yeah.
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 No, that's
So
not
that's
bad.
how they could do it though. The newer one on Xbox, the older one on
Yeah.
on Nintendo.
There you go.
That works.
Yeah.
That would work.
And they'd say, "Shut up! Got what you fucking wanted.
And then
Now
people
give me
be
your
like-
money. Give
No,
me
they'd
your
be like,
fucking money. $59.99."
oh, definitely. And they'd be like, "Where's Earthbound 3 though?"
Then the price goes up. 70. What?
And what's that? What they-
What-
I
what
think
I
wasn't it
gotta
like
pay for now?
$69.99 for those games back then? At least
They'll
$65.
charge us for it.
It was at least $64, isn't it?
They're
Nintendo 64.
Nintendo's the empire, man. They're the empire. What do you
Oh,
want?
man. So yeah, I mean,
Free to play.
that's like the only game they're waiting for from Rare that can't be remade or
Yeah.
couldn't have been remade. So if they get that out the way, then like I said, they can just start complaining for Earthbound 3 again. So that until that happens, they're gonna complain about it. So yeah, if you guys are interested, let us know in the comments about this GoldenEye because I wasn't there. I was playing PlayStation.
I was playing PlayStation.
All right. I don't know if you guys have to go to the bathroom, but I have to also.
So I guess
So-
slight intermission.
This is our intermission, folks. Abby, if you have to use the restroom or facilities, go right ahead.
Okay, cool. Yeah, I actually do. So I'll be right back.
You got it.
Oh yeah.
Alrighty.
All right,
And the
chat.
rest
This is
of
the
everyone
time
else
when we
is
can
gonna
chat with
chat away.
y'all live and uncensored. So we'll delete what we don't like. Nah.
Damn.
Say whatever you want. Nah. Screw GoldenEye. Yes, exactly.
Yeah, I'm more of a fan of the Time Splitters, and I hear that that's coming back in some form.
Dude,
so
Time Splitters was dope.
that was a lot of fun. And I think some of the GoldenEye makers were involved in that. So they were right.
They were.
And those games were fun, man. Throwing remote mines on somebody and see him just like.
I didn't play
I,
three.
I really
much.
liked GoldenEye, but I hated when you could like get so good you could just spawn kill, like with proximity mines. So you just wake up.
Oh,
to
you
an
put it there?
explosion. Yeah,
Oh.
That's cheap as hell.
that was annoying.
Well, I guess they didn't realize people would realize where you pop up.
Yeah,
They weren't that smart during testing. Come on now.
nah, not now.
Nah, forget that.
I mean, not back then. I mean, nowadays it's way harder to get like.
Just headshot with the handgun constantly. 2 shots. You're done. I couldn't play. I couldn't play those games. I was never a first person guy like that.
No, Halo
I want
Infinite.
old brown eye. Wow.
Oh man.
That is hilarious.
That was an actual thing? Speedrunners did it, Parrish?
Really?
With 2 analogs? That's funny, man. That is funny.
wild.
Yeah, I would have never known that.
That's
Me
hilarious.
Yeah,
At
Harris-
least they had a
Harris-
solution for the dual analog,
2
though, right?
analogs.
Freaking thing. That's hilarious.
That's crazy.
But who had 2 analog sticks? Who had the controllers like that? Nah.
No, hold it like
were
hold it
probably
like this.
2 analog sticks, man.
Yeah, I wouldn't have.
And the N64 controller had the worst analog.
Dude, I
That
never
was
had
the
an
worst.
N64. I'm pretty sure it was pretty precise though.
It was
For Nintendo-
precise, but
for Nintendo 64.
the first
For Mario
analog.
64.
no,
It was pretty cool.
the travel was too long. But it was one of the it was what the first analog
had
ever
the
made.
tiptoe.
Was
First
it the
one.
first one? Was the first one? Yeah.
It
So
was
it's
the
like
blueprint.
Not ever, man. Come on now.
No, but it was the first one.
PlayStation
for a
came out
console.
before N64.
No, way before, man. Analog's been around for years in the 80s. Come on, stop.
Come on, man.
Act like you've been alive.
No, I have
Damn. Our analog. All right,
small one that you control with just your thumb. Not
Yeah,
your,
no,
not
he's-
the whole freaking.
No,
talking
but
about
the-
analog thumbstick.
It was around, man.
Act like
Analog
you've been alive.
thumbstick.
Yeah. But it was like a stick, though. It was ugly. It wasn't like cool like the actual
I'm in
ones we
diapers,
used.
man.
They were
No,
still around. the small
thumbstick.
ones.
Not the.
They had a little
Atari.
ass. They had a little ass thumbstick for the Sega Master System. You had to screw it in. It was nasty. But that wasn't analog. Though.
That's not analog though.
No, it wasn't. But
This is
I want
analog.
to know who the hell still has that little screw in for the Sega Master System. I haven't seen that in years.
What screw?
Oh,
it?
it's still around.
There's a stick that
Oh.
you can screw into the little.
Oh yeah,
D-pad.
yeah, 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 yeah,
It
yeah,
was
yeah,
a nasty-
yeah. I used to own that. Yeah, we used to own that, and you go like this. You hold it with
It's
2
terrible.
fingers.
No, you can't play like that. It's
like-
to make an Atari joystick. It was
I
crazy.
used that thing. It sucked. It sucked. It was so small.
And no one has
That's
that.
what she said.
Damn.
And it's such-
Yeah. It's like a baby thing.
Oh, boy.
And I put that right in the controller. It was
Damn, man.
Dude.
What is going on right
lucky we're on intermission and it gets cut out.
Yeah,
later.
Yeah.
Ooh, that means I can say whatever. Okay.
Snap.
Yeah.
Snatcher.
No, this is still live.
Snatcher. Snatcher.
No, audio podcast doesn't get intermission.
All right, we're back, y'all. We're back. We're
Not
gonna be.
yet.
We're gonna
We're gonna
be.
be.
Back. We're gonna be back.
Back right now.
Oh my goodness.
I think we're gonna be.
In 5, 4.
Wait, Abby, are you here?
Yeah.
Yes, you did.
Yeah, I'm right here.
Yeah, we
All right,
clear.
just checking.
1.
Snatcher. What the hell?
It's like a,
Yeah,
like
that's not when you hit start. It doesn't do that.
Sounds so bad, right?
Sounds terrible, man.
Sounds so fucking.
You're about to say cheese, like for a picture. Smasher. Like, wait, what?
Oh my
What
gosh.
the fuck is that?
So we're here,
Oh,
main event, hanging out with AbbyJamz.
yes.
Yes.
Listen, if you don't know, search on Twitch and follow that channel right now. I'm sure all you guys in the chat already know and already do this.
Yep.
But yeah, time to start with our hard-hitting questions. I hope you're ready, Abby.
Let's do it.
All right. So, anybody got the first question to throw up?
Yes, I
'Cause-
do. Abby, I see that I think you've streamed every single Mega Man game that there is. Do you have a particular favorite? What's the best and the worst out of the Mega Man series? Classic Mega Man. Classic Mega Man.
Classic Mega Man. Mega Man 2 is probably my favorite. I know that's kind of like, I don't know.
Yep.
That's,
That's
like
the
the
right
average
one.
answer.
That's the default.
the right
Everybody-
choice.
Everybody loves
Yeah.
that. Everybody loves
Mega
that.
Man 9 is like a close second. I really love Mega Man 9. The music's great. The mechanics are just like 2. It's my second favorite one. My least favorite's 8. I don't like 8 very much.
But the voice acting.
Yeah, well, I mean, the voice acting is what's like Castlevania Symphony of the Night, right? It's so bad that it's good.
Mother.
Yeah.
You're not
But they were
my
like-
mother.
There were like little puzzle parts in Mega Man 8, and I'm just like, dude, like I replayed them last year, and it was just I didn't
Right.
like that. I don't know. It didn't feel like a Mega Man thing. You know what I mean? I don't know. It was
Puzzles, no.
stupid.
Definitely not.
Yeah.
Should be
So
no puzzles.
It's my
it's like the only game that had that too. So
Yeah.
Didn't they try weird shit like that in X7 or something?
With what? The
no,
weird
X7
different
doesn't
play
count.
Was that like the fake 3D type one?
they had some 2.5D, some 3D scenes.
Yeah.
I like Mega Man X7 a lot more than a lot of people. I enjoyed that. Even when I played through the game, I was like, I like Mega Man X7. I was like, they give a lot of freaking flack to this game, but yeah, it's kind of what it is.
Listen, Mega Man 2, Mega Man 3, that's where it ends with me. That's it.
Crazy.
That Snake Man stage though.
Just
I mean,
about to
Snake
say.
Man should have been in 2. That's how hot it is. It should have been in part 2.
This is the importance of music in games. Everyone always picks
You
a
associate
track,
it
a
with
track
music.
or tracks with the game.
Definitely.
And if it doesn't hit, even if the gameplay is dope, it's just not gonna have a memory because the music is like
100%. 100%.
That's why Mega Man 2 had like every stage was fire.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Every single stage was dope.
Yeah.
Every tune.
I told you, I mixed Crash Man with Rihanna, and it was dope.
Yeah.
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 Please
No, it
don't,
was, it
please don't
was.
stop the music to Crash Man. Dope.
You have that mix available?
I think I put it on the Discord.
Yeah.
If not, I'm going to put it on there.
Yeah, please.
That
I
is
need to
hilarious.
hear that.
That's
It's
funny.
dope.
The thing with Mega Man 2, I think it was the easiest one, right? It was the music.
It was the funnest because it was the
It was the music.
It was beatable.
The metal. No, the Metal Blade, I think, is made that game awesome.
It was
Also,
broken, right? The Metal Blade was
Think
like
so.
broken and killed.
Metal-
It could kill everyone.
Super
baby.
broken.
it was broken, and it was like one of the only Mega Mans where like you could defeat a boss with more than one weapon. You know,
Like your
usually-
main weapon, your buster can kill more than
What
one
the
boss.
fucked up thing was
That too.
Wily Stage 2, that boss with the targets you had to hit, you had to hit it with
Crash.
yeah, and if you ran out, you can't.
I don't know if that was the second one. I think it was like the fourth boss. And
Well, you had to
That
do
was
it
the
a certain
second one.
way.
That's the second
yeah.
one, dude.
you think it was the second
That
one?
was the second
No,
part.
that's the second one.
Yeah,
was it
definitely
really?
the second one.
Yeah.
We have to use a Crash Man. You have to.
Yeah, if you're out, that's it.
You had to
You
go on the
can't.
walls. You had to jump around.
Nothing you can
I
do.
remember that boss. Yeah, when you're out of it, you're just like, yeah, if you don't have an energy tank or what, I don't even think.
No, I mean like no, you
Nah,
can't. You can't
the-
kill it because it has they have shells over them and they open up and they shoot you.
Right.
The crash thing killed them when like
that
when they
game
open
wasn't
up.
easy
Oh.
either, though. It
That-
definitely wasn't.
that's
It's the easiest.
That's a bullshit.
easiest.
That's a bullshit boss. That's a bullshit boss.
If you know, though, it's not hard at all.
No, I'm
That
saying
boss
like
is not
it's
hard.
trial and error.
Yeah, the dragon
like-
was dope.
it's like
Imagine, what was you like when you first saw the dragon? The big ass dragon.
I was like, man, get this easy shit up out of
No,
You, sir, are a liar.
that was one of the biggest bosses at the
here.
time.
No, you see that shit in the video game magazines. You're like,
Yeah.
wait, there's a fucking dragon in there. Then you realize that it's chasing you at the beginning before the boss fight. It's like, oh shit.
Yeah, that was pretty
Fucking-
cool.
That shit pops out of nowhere in the dark background.
Yeah,
It's dope.
Pretty awesome.
No,
they did a great thing.
two. Listen, that's not a bad answer. Two is two being like,
If we said one, then it'd be very questionable.
one was fucking
Oh,
hard.
one-
Music was
one's
dope,
pretty
but
rough.
it was so tough.
It was
Insane.
tough.
Sorry, Abby, what'd you say?
1 was pretty rough.
That
It
is a
felt
rough
like
game.
it was like held together by gum.
And I beat 1. Can't touch
It was
4, 5, 6, 7.
unnecessarily tough. That game. It was so.
And only had what, 6 bosses?
That
Wasn't
was
8.
6. That was 6.
Six and 8
one with
bosses.
6.
Yeah, 6 robots.
I do like
and
the
then
boss music,
Little
though.
Ileys.
Yeah.
Boss music, and that was one of my favorite boss
The
music.
Rockman shit.
And the
right?
Rockman,
Yeah, the
yeah.
Rock. Yeah. And
Fuck that.
I used to
Electro.
pause glitch every time I play it.
Yes.
Like,
Yes.
they left it in there. It's part of Mega Man's arsenal as far as I'm concerned.
Oh, that's how I killed. Yeah, I killed Dr. Wily's second form in Mega Man
With
1
the
pause
Electman, right?
glitch. Yeah, you shoot
Oh, you
Electman,
pause
you
it,
keep
then
pausing.
Yep.
It takes
Yeah.
like 2 at a time or something like that. I was like, you beat me to it. You beat me to it. But Mega Man 9, I didn't see this thing with Mega Man 9 and 10. They took out the slide and his ability to power up his shot. I did not like that. I was like, why they gotta go backwards? Why because they
I
wanted
was
to make
fine.
it.
It was just like 2, yeah.
They wanted to make it feel like 2,
Yeah.
and I was like, they didn't have to do that. Just make the music better and give me more than make a boss hurt by more than one.
You didn't like
weapon.
Tower Man?
Yeah,
Nah,
but
it was 7.
you got to admit though, Mega Man 1 did have the worst box art of all of them, man.
Yeah.
It goes down in history as one of the worst.
Probably the worst.
One of the
all time.
worst, definitely.
It's up
Probably.
there.
It looked like like the character on there, like his mom made a cardboard outfit and he fucking threw that shit on for like Halloween.
Yeah.
Like
It's like when you look at a young
for
picture,
like a real fight. With
Yeah,
actual
he
robots.
just and it's like that's why he's standing like that because
it's like your 3-year-old Halloween costume.
it's like, Mom, I can't walk in this shit. I'm Mega Man. What?
It's like,
And
you
they
know that's Mega Man. Don't worry about it. You're 3 years old.
There was
Don't worry about it.
there was like this short documentary on YouTube talking to the guy who did that. They tracked the guy down.
He's
And
like,
they
they didn't tell me shit.
interviewed
And he
him.
said, "Leave me the fuck
Well,
alone."
they definitely didn't tell him who Mega Man was.
No, he didn't know. He didn't know.
Yeah,
Apparently he
that
didn't
gun.
know. And he only had they only had I think
A
it was
man
like-
with a gun.
Well, they only had a day to do it. The guy had a day to do the job.
Well, awesome.
That's
job.
all you really need.
Yeah.
That's all you need.
When they were porting it to the
They
U.S.
didn't see him?
Well, when they were
They didn't show him what Mega Man looked like?
well, you got 24 hours to
not.
make a freaking
No,
cover.
they probably didn't.
And they just got the what was it?
They probably gave him a call. We need a man in blue suit with a gun. Make it happen today.
Shit
But
ain't
they couldn't
blue, that
email
shit's
him.
gold.
Well, there was no
all kinds of
email.
shit.
They're porting a game from Japan to the U.S.
I'm saying
they
there was
finally
no
got the
email.
licensing. They were like, all right, we're gonna get this ported. We have 24 hours, or else it's not gonna come out.
He said,
Or
"What's
else
my
they're not-
color palette?"
Dude, I want his
What am I
reaction
using?
when he finally opened the mail from Japan. I want to see his reaction.
I want to see the letter
of what he
that-
looked like when he opened it. Said, "That's not who I drew,"
I want to get the letter. I want to see what the explanation they had. Because Jesus,
because that's not what he drew.
I love
Yeah,
that
yeah,
cover,
yeah.
man.
Like, can you just
first of all, he had a gun.
No, I know.
He had a gun.
But it's like,
The stance. He's
He
swinging,
was like,
standing.
His legs were
he's
like,
like, fax me over a picture, and that shit was black and white,
yeah.
and it was the dude holding the gun, and I was like, "That's not Mega Man."
That's nobody.
Oh my gosh!
That
So they
is-
said, "Yes, let's go with it. It's America."
Yeah. We gotta
This
get
is what
this game
America.
out.
He's a cowboy, right? No, he's not a cowboy.
But to think though that if they didn't get that, like it wouldn't even be here.
European box
would
art
be-
didn't look like that. Come on,
I'm saying it
nothing.
for the U.S. It would have never came out in the U.S.
Did they make
That wouldn't
nine
even be a
box
thing.
art that bad on purpose? I think it was, right?
No, I don't know what
They made-
Ah, yeah.
I think they
9
made
and
9.
10 were both really bad, because like as an homage to that. Yeah.
Yeah, they did on
I think
purpose.
they did that on purpose. Wow.
I just want to know the conversation. Please explain
Yeah,
how
yeah.
they told you
Yeah,
to
Mega
draw
Man
him.
9. Yeah, that looks terrible.
It was bad. Right?
Oh, dude.
And they actually had that,
blue though.
but they had that character in the fighting game too.
Yes, and
Marvel vs. Capcom.
Marvel
But he
Cross
was
Tekken,
fat as hell. He was
Oh,
mad.
yeah.
Tekken versus
Yes.
Street Fighter.
Street Fighter Cross Tekken. Yeah,
That's hilarious.
Ugly Mega Man.
Yep.
Like
Bad
Fat Mega-
box art,
Fat Mega
bad
Man.
Mega Man. Yep.
He was in the game.
In the
with character.
Vita, version, I have it. Yeah.
Dude, he's in Resident Evil 3 remake.
Is he?
They have his toy.
Oh, yeah, yeah.
Store. I can't get into the room, but they have his toy. I was
That's
like,
like Ugly Sonic, man. It's a
Yeah.
legacy.
Yo, he has an
they
intro
get
and
his whole-
everything.
Oh, I was about to say that's not Capcom. Damn
that's
it.
awful.
I'm sad that Mega Man Universe never came out because he was going to be a playable character in that
Yes.
one too.
Yeah.
It's like
Yep.
a standard
Oh, man.
Mega Man game.
And Ryu.
Yes.
Yeah, and Ryu and Arthur, I think.
I
I
think so,
wanted
too,
that
yeah.
game so bad. I think I
Yeah.
told you in the comments.
We were kind of antsy. I was like, oh, it's going to be great. No,
I wanted someone to make part 2 over with the engine. That's what I was
Yeah.
waiting on because they
Oh,
could have
that
done
was
it.
going to be awesome. Yeah, it was basically powered up too.
Oh,
Yep.
yeah,
I wanted part 2 and powered up too, and
Yeah.
they didn't do it.
I'm surprised.
Everything that was Mega Man 2 that I wanted never happened.
Mm.
Also,
And obviously Legends 3. Yeah,
Legends,
we know.
man.
We know.
Legends.
I'm done with that. I've shed enough tears.
Start crying.
I've shed enough tears for Mega Man Legends 3.
Aquatic
Or at least
plays
the
that
remake.
Mega Man 1 box art looks like someone taking a beginner airbrush class with stencils.
Hell yeah, man.
Better than me.
Hell yeah.
Better than what I could do.
Shit. I took airbrush, man.
Oh, God.
Anyone could do better than that, man.
It's too funny.
All right, so time to get a little history out of you. What's the first system that got you into all this gaming?
I got an NES on my 7th birthday, and that's how I started playing video games and stuff. I remember playing like a little Atari before that, but like I was like hooked after getting a NES. So I played through Mario Brothers. I remember my parents got me Ninja Gaiden 2 one year for Christmas. My brother and I were like digging around in their closet and just found some of our presents. They were like, all right, well, I guess you can have them. I remember the box.
And you
it
opened
had
it
like
early?
a red band on it that said "hard to beat" on it. That's like one of the like first things I remember about that game. So, but yeah, NES definitely. I played a lot of NES.
Okay. All right.
Played a lot of Nintendo growing up. I didn't have a Sega. We wanted to get a Genesis when they were out, but we couldn't find one with Sonic, so we ended up getting a Super Nintendo. I don't know why we changed like platforms completely, but
You didn't want
but
Ultra
yeah, I could have
Beast?
been a different person if I got the Genesis as a kid. So.
If only you wanted Ultra Beast, it would have been a whole different.
I think it's Streets of Rage 2, which would have been awesome anyways. So I don't know.
Pit Fighter, man.
Streets of Rage 2 was out pretty soon after.
Rage 2 was fucking epic.
I don't know how
Yeah.
how did y'all even become Genesis fans with freaking the games y'all had? Because you had Ultra Beast and you had
Ultra Beast.
Last Battle.
We had like
our start
yeah.
wasn't. Yeah, we had Super Hang-On, Thunderblade, and Ultra Beast. We were obsessed with Ultra Beast in the arcade because we play a co-op.
Well, it was 2 players.
So we were obsessed with that. And I said Last Battle. I was like, all right, whatever. This is cool.
And Golden Axe. You
And
know?
when Golden Axe happened, that was like, all right,
Golden Axe was dope.
that changed
That was dope.
everything.
That was dope.
And we had a Master System also.
Then
so there
Game
was the
Ground happened, and then
Did you have it first or no?
Yeah.
Master System.
Did you have Nintendo or Master System first?
What do we have? Ooh, good question.
I don't even fucking know.
Because I definitely know I had Master
It
System.
might have been
first.
Master System first.
We
and
had,
we
we had
got,
that before NES.
we might have had. We got NES
You had
like
to.
a year.
'Cause why would you get a Sega if
What
you had a
about-
Nintendo?
What about Atari? You didn't get that?
I tell you, we had Atari 2600,
yeah.
5200, and the Intellivision.
Wow. But like,
And
but
ColecoVision.
But
like-
I mean more for like what you had.
Well,
it's funny.
I know your brother had the old.
It's like exactly
Yeah.
the same thing. We had like the Atari, the Intellivision, but the thing that hooked us was the NES.
was it?
NES got everyone hooked.
That-
Yeah.
That was the drug.
That was like, what?
Yeah.
What is this?
That was the gateway drug.
Yeah.
That was like, whoa.
My older brother is 10 years older. He had Atari, and I grew up playing that. But then, yeah, for my birthday, I remember getting the NES. The same thing.
It's because their controllers were so fucking terrible.
But then my older brother got a
For the
freaking
Atari,
Genesis, and
But
I was
everyone
like jealous of him because I'm like, he has the Genesis.
But
Shut
even
the hell.
if you didn't, everyone you knew had an NES though.
Right.
Basically.
Genesis was the height for me. That just
Yeah.
set me off. That set me on fire in terms of like loving video games. Genesis was just woo.
Then I got a Super
Jesus.
Nintendo.
Yeah,
And
I
why-
like
The Nintendo was same thing. Same.
I didn't care about
But it
any
was
of
mine,
that
though.
Genesis stuff that y'all had. I got Super Nintendo right away.
I really like Nintendo, but like games like Double Dragon, Ninja Gaiden, Battletoads. I never beat Battletoads.
No, that's
same
fine.
here.
And I
That's
never,
fine.
Same
and I
here.
never beat the first
Same
Ninja
here.
Turtles game. But
Same
then
here.
when I started playing Genesis, I was actually beating games. I was like,
Okay, you can actually finish these.
I can mess with this.
Yeah.
Nintendo was very hard.
Because I remember throwing a lot of Nintendo controllers.
Yeah.
Bloody Bones asked what characters we had on the table.
Link, Mega Man, Rick the Belmont, Ness. I think Lil Mac is somewhere over there.
Samus is over there.
Samus is over there.
Um,
Ike, Byleth, Marth, Pitt. I see Terry Bogard, and what is that? Lucina?
Yep.
Yeah.
and a Master Chief Funko Pop.
Yeah. It's random.
And what were they? They were all your elite characters, right?
Yeah,
for the
My
most
elite character is his elite character.
Yeah, that's right. Yeah. Yep.
part. Okay.
I don't have any elite characters.
That's right.
But we're gonna.
Bam.
I'll get you. No, I'm gonna get you that Ganondorf for soon. No, you have a
He ain't
Ganondorf.
wrong, man.
You have a Ganondorf amiibo, right?
I do.
You do? Okay, yeah. We'll put them up as soon as you go elite.
Yeah, you're going to leave. We'll put it right there.
Yeah,
We'll
it's
put it right
not
there.
gonna go
That
there.
ain't going up.
We'll put them up on eBay.
Yeah, that's not.
Chalk, I got faith in you, Chalk. I got faith in you, man.
I don't.
We'll see how much it goes for. We'll put them up on auction. See how much
And
you get.
yes, Harish, Saturn greater than N64.
Hey, you know what?
Fucking Lulu.
Always wanted a
And yeah,
Saturn.
I would say so.
I begged my parents for a Saturn, and they gave me a PlayStation. I was like,
Well, good on you.
I was like, ah!
You
I
should
wanna-
thank them now.
I want to do a whole podcast on the Saturn.
I
People need to
wanted that
realize,
system.
man.
I did want that system, though.
Listen,
I
me,
did really want that.
me and I'll do the PlayStation one, and you guys can do the Saturn one.
Yeah, that's
fine.
true.
That's fine.
'Cause that's
Yeah,
a-
yeah.
That's
No,
fine.
that's a
we'll
good
do
one.
half-
Yeah, yeah.
We'll do half and half.
Yeah, because
That's fine.
actually, when I met you for the first time, I was like, I played the Saturn for the first time. Like, you were the first person that I knew that had a Saturn.
Well, that's the
I was
thing
like, oh,
about
shit.
games, was it helped you get introduced to new people, especially when you were a kid.
Yeah.
Like, oh, you got like I met this guy because he had a Sega Master System.
Yep.
And no one else had a Sega Master System but me. You know? And I was like, oh, word, what games you got? Let me go see the games you got. And then I told him all the games I had. Now,
Yeah, you had Aztec Adventure. No one's got Aztec Adventure.
Nah, they don't. And I
Teddy
do still
Boy?
play that. Teddy Boy was fun too for a second.
They were good.
All those games were fun for a second.
This game sounds creepy.
Yeah. Yeah.
Teddy Boy. I didn't say Tickle Boy. It's Teddy Boy.
Wow.
Tickle Boy.
That's a different game.
Snatch it. Let me start. Snatch it.
Snatcher and Tickle Boy.
Your mind
Callback,
is in a wrong place.
Snatcher and Tickle Boy. What the hell are you playing?
Listen, I used to swear by Al's
Oh,
kid being the better Mario, and I'm like,
The better Mario.
was it a better Mario?
No.
But
The nostalgia
I
got
still
me.
love it though.
Nah,
Yeah.
Miracle World was great.
Miracle World was great.
That was the Alex Kidd's classic, and I'm glad
yeah.
they remade that because they did a good job with it.
Yeah,
Absolutely.
Punch Out. Yes.
Yeah, Punch Out.
of course,
Yeah.
that's your
Punch
shit.
Out, man.
There was nothing like that on any other system,
No, man. That was
Punch
was
Out where you
awesome.
need to be
except
ported.
for
It's funny because
intergalactic boxing.
yeah. Well, in a way, that kind of
Mike Tyson.
that I guess Punch Out.
supposed to be. It's
Punch
not.
Out was indirectly. It was like the first time the console was better than the arcade.
Yes.
because
Yeah.
the arcade
true.
was garbage. I hate.
Arcade was trash.
I hated
Punch
that
Out
shit.
Wireframe.
terrible.
The wireframe fucking.
You mean the one that's on the Switch?
Yeah,
It's
yeah, pretty
terrible.
much.
It's
Yeah.
the bad arcade, bad input lag.
Bad.
You know why they made that, right? Because they had to get rid of the
Extra,
two, the
CRTs,
Yeah, they had to
monitors.
get rid of the TV.
Give me $59.99.
What was it from Donkey Kong or Pac-Man?
Donkey Kong because they had
Donkey
extra. It was during before the video game crash.
The crash, yeah.
Yeah.
Like, we have all these TVs. You gotta make something with two things. Let's make
Yep.
ugly Punch Out.
Mass produce best thing on the Genesis, Shining Force. Hey, listen, Shining Force.
I don't know, man.
Two.
Sonic 3 exists.
Shining Force series changed my
Sonic
life.
2 exists.
Sonic
You
2.
can't say that.
Shining Force. Anything with a 2.
Sonic
Shining
yeah,
Force
plus Sonic
2.
and Knuckles.
Sonic and 2.
Streets of Rage 2 exists.
Streets of Rage
Right.
2. Psh.
Yeah.
Abby, what's your favorite game series? Favorite game series?
Oh man,
All
I don't know.
Everybody
I
has
have a
that
bunch of
one
them.
game.
Which one?
I really like Castlevania. I wish they'd bring that back.
There you go.
Castlevania is one of my faves for
There you
sure.
go. There you
Oh, I'm so
Um,
happy you brought up Castle.
Well, you know what we're gonna talk about now.
Yeah, I want to know. It's a double question. Best Castlevania soundtrack.
Oh,
There's only
my
one answer.
Yo, what is wrong with you? What the f-
Oh,
What is
man.
two? You asked two questions.
man.
There's two answers.
Sorry about that.
God, this is why we can't have nice things. This is why they're bringing Castlevania back.
Exactly.
Oh man.
I had to stir it up a little bit, you know. Stir it up.
Wow.
I like Super Castlevania 4.
Ooh, what
I
a
think that's my favorite classic Castlevania game. It's really kind of like a two-party question, right? Because
Oh, yeah.
like, what's your favorite classic one and what's your favorite Metroidvania one? Because they're so different.
That is true.
Yep.
I'd say 4 and Symphony of the Night.
And your favorite
Both
3D
of their soundtracks are incredible too.
Right.
Your favorite 3D one? Lament of Innocence. I actually like Lament of Innocence.
Oh,
It's pretty good in the soundtrack
All right.
stuff
That was
too.
the first 3D
That was the
one.
first.
Yeah.
First 3D one?
Mhm.
I don't dislike it. I had a good time with it, but it was it was definitely that first foray into 3D.
Dated.
You didn't like that?
Oh, yeah,
you didn't like the
it's-
God of War?
It's not
3D?
great, but it's like the best one, I think. It's not saying much.
Which, yeah.
All right. What soundtrack?
Castlevania 4, Castlevania 3,
Not angry.
Three
The
got a good
Japanese
soundtrack.
Castlevania 3,
Castlevania 4 has a really good soundtrack.
Oh, man.
Symphony of the Night.
Symphony of the Night's a good one.
Yeah.
You can't just answer one. They're like they're all really good.
Nah, there is just one answer though. We're still waiting for it.
Yeah.
All right, what's the correct answer? Was it Rondo?
I guarantee no one who plays Castlevania games has this answer.
Yeah.
But us. We're
Yeah.
the only ones. We actually went over this like a month or two ago.
About 2 months ago, we went.
Yeah,
over.
we were
months ago.
trying to
We went
figure
through
out.
track for track.
Yeah, we were like, all right, everyone always talks about Symphony of the Night having the best soundtrack. And I'm like, I don't think it does. And I'm like,
It has a great soundtrack.
my favorite soundtrack in any Castlevania game is Curse of Darkness.
Yep.
So I said, let's put it up track
Oh
for track.
yeah.
Mhm.
I said, put up track for track.
And I was arguing. I said, listen, there's a lot of music in Symphony of the Night, and I have a problem because I did listen to it. Listen, we listened to it track for track, and it was weird because there was like maybe 4 tracks that were listenable outside of the game in Symphony of the Night. Symphony of the Night has a soundtrack that matches this game so well, but when you listen to it outside of the game, only a few of them stand out. And I'm sure you know which ones stand out. There are awesome songs. But when you listen to
Curse of Darkness.
Curse of Darkness' soundtrack, every one of their songs, minus the like,
There was like 1 or 2.
yeah, maybe 1 or 2,
Yeah, then I was just like, I can't listen outside here. But
are
oh my god,
astounding outside of the game. Just listening to it, they really kicked ass.
Curse of
in that.
Darkness.
Yeah, and that soundtrack.
That was a killer soundtrack.
That
And
sounds-
we always tell everybody who listens to this podcast, listen to that soundtrack.
I forgot someone was calling me crazy, like, "Oh, how dare you!" I'm like, "You got to listen to the soundtrack. You have to listen to the soundtrack.
Go back and
Yeah.
listen to
That
Has nothing to do with the
I
game.
don't think too many people played through that game either.
Nope.
So
Yeah.
like
That's
probably
good.
it's a really good soundtrack. Trevor's theme in that is fucking awesome.
I really wanted them to put that music in the show.
Oh, if they
In the
put it in the
cartoon.
show, it would have had heart.
Oh.
Because they were going that way with the story. I'm like, put on the music.
Yeah, they got
please.
Curse of Darkness elements in the show. Yeah,
They do. They do.
Abby, how disappointed were you when Lords of Shadow came out?
I liked it for what it was, but like I was pretty disappointed. I liked the original timeline, and
Yeah.
it just felt like a God of War ripoff.
Yep.
Yeah, it was.
Pretty much was.
Castlevania
Yeah.
of War.
So I
It
don't
was
know.
Shadow
I just
Colossus
Shadow
and God of
Colo-
War.
I tried to play it. I never finished it though.
Same.
It's not
I
as
played the
good.
first stage of it. I never
I
finished
stopped
it either.
in chapter 2 because I got pissed because there was a part where like I beat some stage and then like
Second boss.
like the story's going and like
Mhm.
you're
like
on a
the
horse.
werewolves chasing you.
No, you're on a horse.
That's what the
like
werewolves
like
are
in,
chasing.
in between stages or whatever, and they're playing like this epic music, like some shit's going on. I'm like, there's nothing happening. Why are you putting like this? Oh, I'm like, no, this is stupid. Nothing happened. I'm going to the second stage, and you're trying to act like it's the biggest, grandest thing I've
Yeah.
ever seen. No,
Which is a still good
I got a
game.
little further than that,
Mm.
and I stopped after the second boss, which was Shadow Colossus.
I thought that
Oh,
the
the big
sequel-
the big ass thing.
Yeah.
And hey, listen, if it wasn't Castlevania, I'd be like, yeah, it's a pretty dope game.
Yeah.
That is not Castlevania.
No,
don't
dude,
even.
It's like
Well, you
ripping
don't mess with perfection, and they
Don't.
were messing with perfection.
Yeah.
Especially like all the DS games. I know you didn't play them, but the DS
Yeah.
games really
Oh,
perfected
they
the
were good.
the Symphony of the Night,
Yes.
like Metroid type.
I watched
game.
a lot of playthroughs with those.
It's
yeah,
really
they
good.
Look, yeah, they look pretty cool.
I recently went through the DS.
Didn't they
the
release
3DS.
a bunch of them on the Switch, like a pack?
Not,
Yes.
not
Game
that's
Boy
the advanced
ones.
ones.
Yeah.
I don't think
That's
they've
the
done the
advanced
DS ones yet
Oh, okay.
in a
DS.
collection.
Yeah, the DS didn't come out yet. Which
Okay.
Konami, listen, what are you waiting for?
They're like, listen,
Those are the best
Yu-Gi-Oh,
ones.
bitch, Yu-Gi-Oh.
They're like, that's the last thing we had to release. They're gonna
Yeah.
wait.
How about Castlevania Yu-Gi-Oh? There you go. What do you think of that? Crossover, bitch.
I summon Alucard.
A card game Castlevania. Pachinko's out, bro. Right?
Oh
man.
no!
That's definitely
We
out.
got black
we lost
screen.
Abby.
Abby,
Oh no.
we lost her.
Abby.
She's gonna have to.
There you go.
Oh, Abby's
Oh,
back.
okay.
Okay, good.
Yeah, I don't know what happened.
Oh wow!
You're back.
That was Nintendo.
Yeah.
You have to blow the card.
They're caught up on the stream.
And Konami was like, "Hey, what the fuck are you talking about? Stop talking bad about him again."
Tell me how words you got. Playing a Nintendo
Do you guys
game.
remember when they were gonna make like an a la carte Castlevania game for like 360?
Hmm.
Like
For the-
they announced it and there was like a little trailer or whatever, and then like it just disappeared, and then Lords of Shadow came out.
Shit,
I know. I remember it for the phone.
Yeah.
I remember
They
that was that the same
vaguely,
game
like
for the
they
phone?
just barely like mentioned it, and then they never said anything about it again.
Was it the 2-player Alucard one?
I don't think they ever showed any gameplay or anything.
Really?
So yeah,
They've canceled so many Castlevanias. They had the one for Dreamcast.
Yeah.
it's depressing.
Oh, yeah, that's right.
Yeah, they released 2 like cell phone games. Nothing stopped them from doing that.
Right. Right. Oh, yeah, we need money.
And they have the remix music too. It was 2-player co-op. I was like 2-player co-op. You have Simon Belmont and Alucard in the same fucking game, and you cancel that shit and you make it for mobile.
I still want them to port Harmony of Distance.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah.
That was the multiplayer one.
Yes,
It's like
That was weird though.
Harmony Dissonance. Which one was that again?
It's
Did I-
the one that zoomed out.
4-player.
Uh,
Oh,
it's,
that was fun. I mean, you could, you know,
Harmony of
see.
Despair
It
is
zoomed out
that
too
one
much.
I think.
What was that, Abby?
That one was really fun multiplayer. I think he played it with 4 players.
Yep.
Yeah,
Yes,
it was
yes.
fun.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yep.
It just zoomed out a little, just a tad
I
too
mean,
far.
it's gonna test your eyesight a little bit.
Yeah, yeah.
That's the PS3 one because that was the local multiplayer one.
Right.
Like I think they both did online, the Xbox one, but I think the PS3 version was the only one that had local multiplayer. And you sometimes, if you were gonna leave one person, the freaking screen goes
Yeah,
wide,
yeah,
and you
yeah.
can't see nothing.
I hated
It's
that.
like-
If it was a perfect world, I would want the Metroidvania Castlevanias all remade, high res graphics, all of them in a collection. That's all. That's all I ask. Is that too much?
He said that so
Apparently.
sad too.
Is that too much?
That's
Yeah,
fine.
yeah.
That's like half the series.
Yeah, pretty much.
It's like
Yeah.
four. It's like 4 games. Actually, no, it's like 7 games.
Oh,
But still,
man.
they did it for Ninja Turtles. Come on, but they didn't
I
have
thought
to.
it'd be dope if they remade Castlevania and Simon's Quest in a one long like Metroidvania game.
Yes,
That would
yes.
be dope.
I've
Yeah,
always
that'd
thought
be really
that.
cool.
I always thought the
Yeah.
idea was a little ahead of what the NES can do.
Mhm.
And I think if they,
Castlevania
too?
yeah, I think if they did that shit now, oh, that'd be fucking.
It'll be
dope.
pretty dope.
It'll be done the right way.
Yeah.
All right. Well, they came out
Never.
for DS. No, there is a Castlevania game. The last one that came out with Castlevania Order of Ecclesia.
That was dope.
Reminds me of a Metroidvania.
Is that what the chick with the dope design? She has
Black
cool.
hair?
Yeah, she's cool. I like her.
She was dope.
Yeah, she has dope art.
She was awesome. I
Yeah.
I don't know if I like that better than the portrait one, the one with the paintings.
That was a good one too. They
But
were all dope.
They were dope though.
They were all great.
I like that character. Though.
Every
The one with the who?
Castlevania.
Shout out to Intrigue Gaming in the chat, man.
Intrigue
John
What's
from
going on, John?
Intrigue Gaming.
He's so intrigued.
But yeah, but Order of Ecclesia plays like a Castlevania to Metroidvania. So
Yeah.
that was a great
He's
point.
still about the mobile cast. Yeah, we were just talking about that.
Yep.
Man. Like,
Yep.
John
Literally
is
just talking
the
about that.
only person I've seen play that.
Oh.
He's the only person I've seen play it.
Oh.
So he's you got to get his take on it.
Yeah, man.
Bloodstained?
It just sounds terrible. Mobile Castlevania.
Mobile Vania.
That shouldn't be
Mobile
fucking-
Vania.
It's a mobile Vania.
Mobile Vania.
Yeah. Since they want to change the words all the time.
Oh,
Metroidvania.
Mobile Vania.
Pisses me off.
Bloodstain is awesome.
Bloodstained is definitely
I love
a
Bloodstain.
great game.
I
a
love Bloodstained.
spin-off. It's definitely a spin-off of Castlevania.
Damn, I haven't played it
And
yet.
it's high quality. It's like a high quality
Even the
Metroidvania
8-bit one. The
Castlevania.
8-bit ones are fucking amazing.
Well, those if you throw back to the old school.
Yeah, those and the 2-player co-op.
The
Two-player co-op.
Bloodstain, the 8-bit Bloodstain games play better than 8-bit Castlevania games.
Yeah, they do.
They play it plays better. I think they're better.
And they still got that
Fans,
heavy
the
ass.
fans.
Yeah, those are pretty good.
Yeah.
Especially with 2 players. You want to play Castlevania 2
Especially
players?
Bloodstained 2. What was it called?
8-bit edition.
Yeah, the 8-bit one. The second one, that one's awesome.
And Miriam's appearance in Blasphemous, dope.
Really?
Dope.
Yeah.
Dope.
That's
love
funny how
Oh, I
she's
didn't know
getting-
she was in that.
Yeah, she popped in on DLC. She gives you these extremely hard stages. and I played through 2 of them. I said, all right, it's good seeing you and everything, but that's it. I'm not doing this. I'm done. I'm not doing this. I'm out.
Yeah, Curse of the Moon series.
Curse of the
Curse
Moon.
of the Moon.
Yes,
Yeah.
yes.
One and two.
They added a classic mode to the original Bloodstained game, the Metroidvania one.
Yes.
The classic mode is just like an old school, like original Castlevania style game.
Did I beat that?
It was really
I
cool
was
with like
playing
8-bit music and stuff.
Yep.
It's tough. It's
And
tough.
they got that heavy jump, that heavy ass
Yeah.
jump when you
Oh.
fall like an
Yeah, you
anvil.
can't change the arc.
And those damn
You
Medusa
just locked
heads.
into it.
They're
They
not
dip
the same,
lower.
but they're in there.
They
yeah.
dip lower.
Yeah.
Fuck them.
goddamn Medusa.
But if you're a Castlevania fan, definitely do the Bloodstained route.
Yep.
And the funny
Great
thing is,
games.
Blasphemous has a 8-bit stage
Really?
that I
Just a
never
stage?
played. Yeah.
Really?
And he's shrunken down.
Yeah, what?
Yeah. There's I never played it
Get outta
before.
here.
Yeah.
You know they kick ass though. when
No,
they do
it's
that.
all dope. I love it when they do.
It's
Because remember
free,
when I first doing the extra part in Bloodstained,
Yeah.
the side scrolling one, the 16-bit version, I would say, not the 8-bit. I was like, Why are you trying to get ill with this little extra part here?
And then you
It
end up
came out of
playing.
nowhere.
You end up playing more than you thought
Yeah,
you would. That's pretty
yeah.
cool.
Not bad.
I like
Goes to show the fans make better games. Than
If you're a fan that loves
Crazy,
what you're
man.
doing and you want to make it as close as possible to what it was, then yeah.
it's crazy how
Ega
that's
is the
like,
fan in that one because he knows what he's doing there.
it's
but,
like the companies
Ega.
are like, Konami's like, hey, you think you could do better? Yeah, fuck it.
And
Go
they
ahead, you
do.
it. And then they
And
do
they do.
better.
Yeah, they do.
I like how Konami was like, no one wants these Castlevania, Metroidvania style games anymore, and like every indie game that comes out now is a Metroidvania.
Yeah.
Everything in my backlog is
Yeah.
a Metroidvania.
Yeah,
There's
yeah.
so many.
Everything.
And
There's so
sell.
many.
I can't get enough of them, man.
They
I
sell
love them.
good too.
I love them, man. The record of Lotus War.
Yep.
The
Yep.
Deedlit and Wonder Labyrinth.
It's a timeless game
Fucking
design. The
awesome.
Metroidvania thing. It's like get this item, open this area, go
Yeah.
back and backtrack. That's never gonna get old.
Here's a question.
And Tomb Raider got old.
Here's a question. Being a fan, Abby, being a fan of Castlevania, what's your take on roguelike games? Like 2D side scroller.
I like them okay. I mean, it really has to. It's kind of another one of those like genres where it's just like flooded with a bunch of junk.
Yeah.
But like a really good one can like I can get hooked on a really good one. I dig those pretty good.
Okay. All right.
What's that one on PS5 that's like the shooter?
Returnal.
Returnal. Yeah, I really like Returnal. It's really good.
It's PS5 exclusive, right?
Yeah, PS5.
Yeah, that's right.
Rumored for PC. Rumored for PC.
Yeah. I played.
Can't wait.
I played 8 hours. I don't know. I have a love-hate relationship with roguelike games because I played 8 hours of this freaking game, and I
It's
have
not good enough.
But I have yet to beat the damn.
Just not good enough.
So
I fucking haven't beat the first boss, man. I'm like, yo, what the hell is going on?
Yeah, let
Do
the
you
veterans
think-
handle
And
it.
I streamed it.
do you think they implemented that type of gameplay in because
is fun.
most games are too easy now? Because back in the day, every game was considered kind of roguelike because it took you years to beat the same game and you played over and over, but now they changed it a little bit.
And you start from the beginning.
And you start from the beginning. Yeah.
No,
basically.
I think they do it because it's easier to program. Let me start.
Well, I mean, to make the game fun
Make
and
AI.
change every time is difficult. It is difficult.
Program the AI to just be like, all right, randomize it.
It's I mean, when
I
it
don't
comes to roguelike, it's so tough because like there's some that have the hooking point where the gameplay is just so fun.
Yeah.
And it forces you to get better.
Yeah,
Like, like Wizards of Legend, it forces you to get better. You
It
gotta
does.
learn the
Yeah.
spells, what spells are gonna work this time around.
But if you
Returnal.
played something like Ninja Gaiden 8-bit, that's hard as hell to get
yeah.
through.
You can go, you fuck yourself.
And you might as well make that a roguelike because you have to beat it straight through. You can't.
Well,
continue.
no. Well, you can continue on the like if you get.
Well, you do start at the beginning of the
worlds,
stage.
The worlds,
yeah.
It's like Super Mario. You
Kind
can go
of
back to
similar.
6-1 when you lose
But
on.
You don't
in
go back
ethics,
to the
though,
beginning of the game.
it's basically
Over.
you can play in one shot.
I'll give you an.
But if it's done like that, like
Yeah.
in Children of Morta,
Yeah.
like there's roguelike elements in there where you don't have to start everything over.
Once you beat the stage,
I'll give you an
the stage is
example.
done.
Well, it's much better. I don't know why the other thing exists.
I'll
Yeah.
give you an example of a game that's it gave me the Castlevania Symphony of the Night feeling, like with the controls and everything and the weapons and all that. But
Hollow Knight.
no, not Hollow Knight.
You haven't played Hollow Knight.
No,
I
I did.
know,
I
I
played a little bit of it, but it's not enough to.
I own it. I feel so bad.
But-
Everyone said it's great.
No, Dead
You don't
Cells.
say.
It's a game that's
Fuck Dead
critically. It's critically like everybody loves the game, right? And it plays great. I got the Castlevania feel of it, right? Symphony of the Night feel of it. Awesome. But the fact that like what is it like 5 stages or whatever to beat the game, right? And you die once, that's it. You start the whole thing over from the start.
you.
You lose all the weapons you find, and it's like there's over 200 weapons in the game, and you find something cool, and
That's
then
more luck of the draw, though.
but
That's
that's
like
but
I'm gonna
that-
play until I
That makes
find this
me
weapon.
more angry because I'm
that's-
like, yo, I found this crazy shit,
that-
Dad.
Yo, dude, there was like 2
Like,
weapons
come
that
on,
I
man.
found that I was like, oh, this freaking awesome weapon, and then dead. I'm like,
Nope.
no, wait, what?
I get
Never
angry
see it
enough.
again? But that's the love-hate relationship I have with the roguelike games. It's like, I like
Gotta be done right. If it's done
the
right, then
gameplay
it's
is
dope.
great. I love the gameplay. I like the music. I like everything about it. But just the randomness of it, I can't grab. Like, it just doesn't grab me, man.
No, man.
And not to say that all of them are bad, because there are some that do get me, like the Conan Chop Chop. Remember we played
That hooked
playing
us.
that?
How much fun?
Like that hooked us.
There's some that are fun.
That was
I like
fun.
20 Double X, and that's a hard roguelike, but it plays like Mega Man. It
Mega
plays
Man
like
X.
a co-op Mega Man X.
Yep.
You
There you
know,
go.
it's a great game.
You wonder why Konami and Capcom never did the 2 players.
Oh my god!
But it works.
And it worked.
They,
It
they
worked.
showed that it worked.
Yeah, it worked.
Shockman wasn't 2 players. Was it? Actually, was it?
Shockman.
For TurboGraphics?
Damn, you dropped Shockman out of nowhere.
Shockman.
I wasn't ready for that. I was thinking of
shocked you,
I was thinking of the Shockmaster, dude.
Just got
Yo,
shocked.
man.
Oh, I don't know why.
Not a game. Abby, did you have a Saturn?
Bad character.
A lot of people
I
missed
didn't
out.
have one growing up, but like around college, I bought one. It was like early 2000s.
Mm.
So I got in on like a few games. I didn't get any of like the crazy ones, but I really like Saturn. It's really good.
Saturn's one of the
I just I wish I had more games for it. They're so expensive. It's
they're
Yeah.
so
it's kind of hard to collect for it.
Panzer Saga.
It's fucked up because as it was
Yeah, that's
dead,
the one I want because they can't release it on anything else, right? They lost the source code.
Yeah.
So
Shining Force
Clockwork
3,
dying to
Isn't
play that
expensive.
one.
Burning Rangers,
Bugs.
Even
Yeah.
the cheap
Dragon
ones are
Force.
kind of, like I think Quake, just
Quake.
Quake on Saturn is like $100 now.
Yeah.
So
How much is Bugs?
even the
Guardian
cheap ones are getting pricey.
Bug. That's a fucking door stopper. You don't know how much is Bug.
How much is
Fuck
Bugs?
out of here.
What's what do we have on our the Saturn?
A
wall
stall.
You got some good ones up
Oh,
there.
we got Guardian Heroes,
Three
Three
Burning,
dirty dwarves.
That
Burning
was a
Rangers.
classic.
Burning Rangers.
Perks
I
Adventures.
passed on Burning Rangers a few years ago. I'm really sad.
It's a good game. You know, it's like
Yeah.
I never thought
Yeah.
firefighting would be that great.
Oh,
But
if it was done now,
Saving lives,
geez.
man. Saving lives.
No, it's a great game. Great game.
Panzer Dragoons Wii,
Oh, Panzer Dragoon 2.
House of the Dead,
House of the Dead.
Legend of Oasis.
Oasis.
There's some
Dude.
crap up there like Mysteria too.
Listen, first of all, it's Mystaria, all right? So before you insult my game, at least
What I was
say it
talking
right,
about was crap.
okay? That's a fun game, but
is.
it just didn't age well at all.
It was World Series Baseball '98.
Oh, no, that's not on the wall. That's on the side.
That's right.
No, it's on the wall.
No, it's not on the wall. You know what's
Okay.
funny? That's the last one I played.
Mm.
But when
I mean, it was probably dope back then. As a baseball
oh,
game.
well,
Hell yeah.
it was dope because like one of my dudes had like 40 home runs, mad easy, and I'm like, it's like a baseball season. I lost 3 games. Like, nah, this is fucking unrealistic.
Everything else up there is pretty
A
pretty
stall.
good. Except for Mystaria.
Panzer Dragoon
Stop.
remake.
Not
is
that good.
short.
Stop with Mystaria.
It's not good.
It's a good game.
It's not good. It's not good.
To quickly answer Harris, yes, Panzer Dragoon, the original was short, just like the remake. It was, but the remake is
But it was
It's like a
astounding.
30, 40-minute game.
It was astounding when it came out, though. There was nothing like
Yeah,
it. Nothing like it.
it was a good game.
Yeah.
It's
That
like
art style
Star
still holds
Fox.
It does. Art style's great.
Mhm.
It's great.
Some of the shit doesn't hold up though. Like some of the old Saturn games. There's some
Guardian Heroes is still fire.
Guardian Heroes
It's okay.
has not aged.
It's okay.
Listen,
mean,
you,
it's
the fact that
okay.
you said it's okay,
It's okay.
I want to cut your mic
You actually- you actually
and cut your
played it.
Achilles at the same time.
It's a
Your
good
micro
game.
Achilles.
It's good. It's good.
No.
So, Abby.
Guardian-
We talking to Abby right now. Let's get over this other side.
It feels the same way. You just pissed everyone off talking about Guardian Heroes.
I thought
man.
it was good. What do you want from me?
Listen,
It's okay. I
That's
said it's
best.
okay.
You
That was
say
the
it's
first
good.
thing you said.
oh man,
Dungeons and Dragons is better.
we're gonna
Whatever.
talk after this.
It was better. It was better. All right. So, well, you have a Twitch channel, very successful Twitch channel. I wanted to get your take on what would you tell people and how to build a Twitch channel? Because we found it
Oh,
to
great
be
question.
impossible.
I don't know, man. Like, I started streaming on Twitch just because I was like bored and kind of lonely, and I thought it'd be fun. And I thought maybe I would beat more games. If I did that, I would stick to games more. So that's what I started doing. And then people just started showing up. I don't know.
So persistent.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think what really helped, I started noticing like more people starting to spill in when I would consistently stream. Like I decided I was going to stream like 3 days a week, and I would stream the same time all those days and stuff. And I felt like people just knew when to tune in more. So I felt like that helped. And I spent like a lot of time hanging out in other like Twitch channels and stuff, and just hanging out in the chat and all that stuff. So I feel like even like before I started streaming, I was just on Twitch all the time, YouTube all the time. So when I started streaming, I guess like people already kind of knew me a little bit and would be like tempted to drop by and say hello and stuff like that. So I guess those two things. I think there's like also just like an element of luck to it, because there's so many people on there. There are new accounts being made every day. So Just the luck of the draw is like part of it, but I think those two things probably help.
True.
So
yeah.
It
Actually,
does come down to the community. We know a lot of people. Like, it's funny how
it makes sense. Though.
we know a lot of
It
people
does.
in the community already too.
Yeah, yeah.
Because even in your community, I've known it's a big circle. Like,
yeah, it's all the same people, really.
yeah.
yeah.
It's just another type of social network, really.
Yeah.
And what's your take on YouTube?
On YouTube,
Comparison.
I actually I was watching streams on YouTube before I even started watching Twitch. So I was hanging out in like Media Glitches streams, Intrigue Gaming, Radical Reggie, all that stuff. I like it. I don't know. I think Twitch is more fun. I think there are more things you can do on Twitch, but I don't know. And like I feel like YouTube's gotten a bit restrictive over the past few years too. It's kind of changed a lot. So
I see they're adding a lot more that Twitch had recently. Like they just added raids. They have the
yeah. There's a lot of stuff to
thanks.
kind of like help communities grow and stuff too. So
Yeah.
I know raids help me a lot. Like sometimes, I'll get a raid in and have like, 15 people fall out of that and then they'll stop by again. So it'd be nice if YouTube had like some features like that to kind of like help channels and stuff grow.
Yeah.
they do. It's just more restrictive right now. I think they're just testing it right now.
They're like.
Oh, really? They're working on it?
Yeah, they are.
You have to give
Oh,
give
okay.
people permission to drop into your channel.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
I have Media Glitch and Reggie. Whenever y'all are ready, y'all can raid the channel whenever y'all want.
I know, right?
I left the permission there, so y'all ever on and we're on.
Nah, Reggie
You
just
know.
likes trolling my stream. That's all.
You know Reggie be the first to do it. You know
I
he
know.
will. Nah, those guys are great, and we love them.
Nah, they're
Reggie
cool.
used to troll me.
You had to handle that.
You had to win Reggie over.
I had to win his respect.
After you beat him down the street, he's like, "All right, I see you. I see you."
He said, "My bad, man. My apologies."
Like, Chalk is the real deal.
Honestly,
he's like, I was second guessing.
honestly, it does make a lot of sense that you do have to be a part of the community if you want the community to
Hell yeah,
respect and
man.
that-
Oh, yeah.
That's true.
I watch
Dude, I'm in everyone's.
I'm not even really big. I'm not even big on Twitch really that much.
Mm-hmm.
So it's like I almost strictly on YouTube. I'm on everybody's stream. I'm on everybody's channel. I love YouTube, man. As far as like the content, I love the
Yeah, me too.
community.
More
It's awesome,
YouTube.
man. I watch more YouTube than I watch TV. Than
I
anything,
prefer.
man.
Listen, I just bought
It's
premium
awesome.
today because I was so sick of the commercials, dude. I was so sick. I was like, I have to get premium. I don't care if it's $12.
I do the
have
same.
to get it
I'm the same way, man.
because I couldn't do it. I had the fake program to do it, and
I
I,
don't
was
care
like,
how-
No,
I don't-
shut it down.
I don't
No, they
care how
shut it
much.
down. So I was like, I got to do it. I got to pay for this.
I don't care how much it costs.
So I
man.
got a free month. I got a free month, and I paid for the other one. So we're gonna go with it.
I thought I saw Shining the Holy Ark drop by Cag in the chat.
Oh.
Shout out to Cag for that
Oh,
one. Definitely
really?
dropped that one.
Yeah, we own that.
Listen,
That was a
I mean,
great
that's
game.
nostalgic, but
And it's
Shining
also,
Force is way better.
It is.
but Shine
They're
the Holy
connected.
Ark.
They're connected.
Wait,
It is
Shine-
connected.
it's a prequel to Shining Force
3.
3. Julian was 10 years
guys-
old.
You guys said that at the same
10
time.
years old.
Man, we're a cult. We're a Shining
Apparently.
Force cult.
Apparently, we're a cult. for
Yo,
everything.
dude, shared your brain right there.
Yep.
It's terrible.
And who just said? I think it was mass produced. Yeah. You let him know. Yeah, I picked up Soldiers the other day. I want to just play it for a little bit just so I can get used to the game because I know that shit's dope.
Okay, what's Shinobi X? Which Shinobi is that?
Nah, there was a Shinobi X for
Shinobi
it. No,
X?
no one ever talks about it for the Saturn. Yeah,
Isn't that different? It's not Shinobi
I think
X?
because was the Ninja
Shinobi Legions, right?
Yeah,
Shinobi League. Yeah, there we go.
Yeah.
That's what it was called.
Shinobi X, but
Oh, no, that game was.
Oh, wait, I feel a bad joke. He's forcing it.
no, I'm not forcing it.
Oh, here it comes. I caught you.
I think it was like fat,
no,
right?
No,
No?
no,
A fat
no.
ninja?
I think you
No.
might.
No,
Fat
not
ninja.
a fat
Talking
ninja.
about Beverly Hills Ninja?
Oh, damn. Chris Farley, man.
Nah, it had full motion video and it got killed for
You're gonna
that.
have to look that
And
up.
they were like digitized.
I want to see a fat ninja.
I remember my boy had that. It was not good.
Really?
Yeah, it was not.
I gotta
good.
check that right
It
quick.
looked like Mortal Kombat. Like, nah.
Need some research on that one. I gotta check that out real fast.
I kind of like that game. Like it's not the best Shinobi, but like it's not bad. It just looks stupid.
It does.
There's no bad Shinobis, right? Like they're all pretty decent.
Shadow Dancer is trash.
I like Shadow Dancer.
Oh, Shadow Dancer's great
I
on the
wouldn't say it's
Genesis.
trash.
Not on the Genesis. An arcade, maybe.
Oh, the arcade.
doesn't
The
hold up.
arcade.
But you're like
is
the
great.
anti-Genesis guy. We don't listen to you.
For Genesis, you shouldn't. For Genesis, you shouldn't listen to me for Genesis. My taste
There
in
you go.
Genesis was bad.
So any news from him on Genesis is fake news.
Yeah, it's fake news. Fake news.
Just don't tell me Vector Man is good because it's not.
You know what's funny? I never played it.
It's not good.
I never
Shinobi
played
Legions, he's
Vector
not fat.
Man?
He's not fat. in Shinobi
Vector Man
Legions.
is not good. It looked good.
You know what?
It was never a good game.
I can't confirm that because I haven't played
camera
it.
fights you in that
I've
game.
never played it.
I played
Camera
it.
leads you.
I played it a long ass time
I
ago.
played like a stage of Vector Man.
I can't remember it though.
Everyone only played a stage of Vector Man.
I played,
But I
like,
don't-
and it wasn't bad. It wasn't bad.
It was
I
like a
don't-
broken earthworm gem. Don't give me that.
Yo, he said.
It
I
was.
don't remember it, so I can't really say.
It's
I
good
can't
that you
confirm
don't. It's good that you don't. It wasn't that good.
I wasn't.
I
intrigued
don't
by
remember
it.
hating it though.
Yeah.
Wait.
If
Jay,
I hated it, I
was
remember
it
it.
too hard?
Was it? Did you put on? Did you put on easy? was there an easy?
Yeah, you put on easy, didn't you?
You put on easy, didn't you?
The stage leaves you. The camera leaves you. It's not a good gameplay mechanic.
So put it on easy.
Yo. Damn.
Maybe it's better for you. the face that's all.
So Abby, back to Abby.
Oh boy. Wow.
He's like, I hate everybody here.
So any future, I do. So any future plans on your Twitch channel? What are you gonna be doing on there for everybody?
Oh shit.
Castlevania.
I
Curse
don't
of
know.
Darkness.
Yes,
I
you
just
should do.
I just kind of fly by the seat of my pants on my stream. I don't really plan anything out. It's probably not the best way to run a channel.
Yeah, but you're doing pretty
Um,
well.
Obviously working.
Yeah, right. Seriously.
I guess so. I kind of want to play through the Mega Man X games, so I'll probably do that. Even the bad ones.
Nice.
Are you
Um,
playing anything from the newer systems ever on the streams, or is that something you'll do on the side?
I mostly play those off stream, but I'm thinking about start doing another day of streaming and just maybe playing newer stuff and more long form stuff like RPGs. Most of what I've played's just been hard NES games and side scrollers, that type of stuff. But
Okay.
I love all gaming, and I want to play more RPGs. After playing Chrono Cross, that was the first one that I'd beaten in a really long time. So I kind of want to go back and play a bunch of them that I haven't played yet, like Legend of Dragoon and Xenogears and stuff like that. Some of the classics and stuff. And there's a ton of new stuff I want to play too. So
All right.
Okay.
Any strategy role players?
yeah, I wasn't really big into those before, but I have a bunch of them, and I think I played one of the more recent Fire Emblems, and that kind of got me into it and stuff. So I'm kind of wanting to go back. I have Final Fantasy Tactics. I think I have both what are those? They're two strategy RPGs on PlayStation by Konami.
Really?
Vandal Hearts, I think.
Oh,
Vandal
yeah.
Hearts 1 and
Vandal
2.
Hearts. That's Jay's shit.
Oh, there you
yeah.
go.
Vandal
Yeah,
Hearts
they-
1
yeah,
is
those
amazing.
cool.
Vandal Hearts 1.
Just the
we
first
won't
one.
talk about 2.
2 is
Dude, I
trash.
didn't even make to a battle. It pissed me off. I said,
Oh.
fuck this game.
1 is fun.
1 is good.
Yeah.
1 is really good.
I want to play the new one too that Square Enix released, the Triangle Strategy. That looks really fun.
I'm playing it
too.
right now.
gotta
I
play it.
highly
Yeah, that
recommend
looks
it.
great.
Triangle strategy will make it very hard to go to Final Fantasy Tactics.
Yeah, I would play
So,
tactics first.
Oh, really?
Yeah, go to
Okay,
Final
play
Fantasy Tactics first.
Gotcha.
Do tactics first because then you'll appreciate.
You won't play it.
You'll appreciate Triangle Strategy. Yeah, you really would.
I was like, they
I'm
made.
really looking forward to that Live Alive remake too.
That
I think
looks
that's gonna
good.
be cool.
I might.
That's
I'm a
I
little
never even
upset
knew
though.
about.
I saw an interview. They were talking about they were trying to think of what Super Nintendo games they wanted to remake in that 2D HD
Yeah.
I like that style.
aesthetic.
Yeah.
And they said they almost did ActRaiser, and I'm like, oh,
Oh.
man, that would have been
Instead,
so
they did
dope.
ActRaiser.
I know, and it's just
The tower defense game.
yeah, it's just sad. It could have been a different future.
Is there a code? I wonder if there's a code I could do to put in just side-scrolling stages. I know there used to be, right? On part 2, I
Yeah,
think
it's
there
called-
was.
Yeah, or
part
just
2, it
release a
wasn't as
patch.
good.
Get rid
It
of
wasn't.
the tower defense,
Yeah.
and I'll be satisfied.
By the way,
do one tower defense.
it's called Live Alive or or Live Alive?
Live Alive.
Live Alive.
I think it's
It's
Live
Japanese.
Alive. I
They
think that's
said
what
it
they
wrong.
said in the trailer.
Oh, okay.
Live Alive.
Okay. Because I didn't hear it in the trailer. I thought, wait, Live Alive?
Did you try Valkyria Chronicles?
Valkyria Chronicles, is that the it's kind of like a steampunk like war game, and it's like a third-person shooter tactical strategy RPG?
Kind of.
I guess I would call it that. Yeah.
Maybe a little
Yeah,
steampunkish.
I haven't played any of those. I think I have like 2 of them.
1 and 4.
Yeah, I have
1 and 4 is all you need. That's all you need.
1 and 4 is dope. Yeah.
That's all you need.
I mean, the
Yeah,
other ones were for PSP. So.
Real quick.
Yeah,
shout out to
they
John
looked
Riggs
they
and
looked really
Superbook.
good.
John
I
Riggs
think
just
like
buying here. Yeah.
I think the 4th one dropped to like $20 on Amazon for like the special edition, so I got it. It came with like a tank and all that
They're
stuff. so-
awesome games.
That's a steal.
Yeah,
They're
it looks
awesome.
cool.
Both of them both worth playing.
Oh, we
playing
got John Riggs up in the chat.
Yeah,
John
man.
Riggs.
What's
What
up?
up, John Riggs?
Welcome back.
John
to
Riggs.
Riggs. Riggs in the place.
Yeah, man. He was on the podcast. What's going on, man?
That's right. Actually, you do
Yeah,
back,
you
Mr.
do for
Riggs.
you do for a revisit, man.
You got Pac-Man Case, John Riggs. A lot of these people got to come back here.
Heavy metal?
Yeah, man.
Heavy metal?
Heavy metal? What? What happened?
Wait, what?
It was
He's
in the chat.
never been on the podcast.
I was like, wait, what happened?
So he has a channel? I didn't know that.
Riggs be streaming. I see him.
Yep.
But yeah, Super Boo's in there. But anybody got any more questions? Because obviously we can go on for days, but we had a time limit.
Yeah.
Nah, I just want to say, Castlevania Curse of Darkness.
Actually, you should stream that. I want to hear the music.
I want that game is
Yeah,
special, man.
I do plan on streaming all the way through the Castlevania games. I think I've beaten all the classic ones except for the 3 Game Boy ones.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, yeah.
And then I'm just gonna go all in on the rest of them, the 64 ones and all that shit too.
Oh, the 64 ones. They're
No,
tough.
no, no,
Yeah.
no. Just go to the PS2.
With Frankenstein chasing you to a
No, you gotta
garden.
play them all. I'm gonna play Castlevania Judgment.
Oh god. Was that the fighting game?
Fighting games.
Yeah, dude. I played that actually not too long ago.
I never played. I'd love to
I
see
played it not too
it.
long ago just to try it out.
Yeah,
I played it not too long ago just to try it out. I was
Is it like
oh,
Air
man.
Guys?
Yeah, it's
Like it's 3D like that?
It looks bad.
Yeah, no, it's pretty bad. It's pretty bad. Dated controls.
The N64 ones. Oh man.
In the
I
chat.
beat those.
Let's
I
do a
beat those.
vote
Yeah,
in,
we beat
in the
those.
chat. Who wants to see Abby play Curse of Darkness before all of those Castlevania? leave a one. Leave a 1 in the comments.
Word.
If you want to see Abby jump straight to Curse of Darkness, we'll all watch.
I've never beaten Curse of Darkness too. That's one I definitely want to play and beat. So.
Yeah.
That's actually it's underrated.
It's a good game.
Especially if you like Layman of Innocence, because the same developer,
I like
same
that one.
studio made Curse of Darkness. That
Yeah.
was their
Yeah,
second game,
it's
so they
really
got better.
similar, but it's more like Metroidvania style,
Yes.
but like 3D.
Yeah. Yes, it
Yeah.
is.
And it's actual air combos because in Lament of Innocence, you're just standing in midair.
Yes.
Abby, I'm seeing a lot of ones.
Yeah,
It
that's
was a lot
right.
of ones.
Abby, I'm seeing
Yeah.
a lot of ones.
There's a lot of ones in the chat.
Oh, man.
I think the chat has spoken.
I think you got to do something. Something we got to do here.
Curse
Yeah,
of
Miami's on. Yo, they're all on. Yo, let's go. Curse and
Looking
I'm
forward to
down.
it.
I'm not upset about it. It'd be different if it was like Castlevania 64. I'm gonna put that one off for a while.
Yeah, we can put that off for a long time. We don't need Frankenstein chasing you in the garden. We don't need to see that.
The chainsaw, yeah.
You don't want to do 3D platforming like that, man.
That's just-
You know, I started thinking about that. I was like, is that like a nod to like Zombies Ate My Neighbors? Because it kind of feels like it.
That would be smart.
I played through the whole thing of that game too.
I don't know
played through-
how.
I don't.
Because you had a Nintendo.
I
I was
play it,
desperate for a Castlevania. That's what it was.
I
It
watched you
wasn't
play.
terrible. It was
The
just.
combat wasn't awful as
It
the
wasn't-
3D, but it was just damn.
It was just. Yeah.
damn. It was
It's
just damn.
I watched you play that, man.
And he looked the closest to Simon Belmont in the Captain N fucking series. He was the closest looking with the fucking scarf and shit. He looked the closest to
Reinhard Schneider. We don't even know if he was really
You
a Belmont.
dropped that name like it was like
Wow.
Reinhardt fucking Schneider.
Whoa.
Dude, you have a gun to my head. I will never know that
What-
name.
What a deep cut right there, man.
He said Reinhardt.
That
Schneider.
is.
Yeah,
that
Reinhard
is-
Schneider.
Wow.
That's like someone you should know.
yeah, nobody.
That's my boy Ryan.
Simon Belmont, a la carte. Reinhardt Schneider.
And I think the female character was what, Carrie Fernandez or something like
Well,
that.
you
or
know that.
Fernandez?
I don't
Fernandez?
fucking know.
Dude, are you like a human Wikipedia, man? What the fuck? How do
I
you
know.
this
I
shit?
know some stupid shit.
I know.
I know.
That's fucking crazy.
You remember the last name of Carlos in Resident Evil 3?
No, I don't know.
Yeah, I stumped you.
Oh, okay.
No,
you
I
got
don't
stumped.
know.
You got stumped.
But I know the
Oliveira.
first name's Carlos. That was first
Yeah,
intro.
yeah.
Because I just said it. Oh
I
my
just
god.
said the name.
I know it was
Oh boy. Oh boy.
Yeah, the pro.
Man.
So,
So Abby, listen, we will definitely get you on the show as soon as you'd like to come back.
yes.
Okay, yeah, I had a lot of fun. It was fun.
Definitely
Good.
drop links to everybody so they know where to find you.
Yeah.
We got them on the screen here.
Yeah.
Starting on Twitch.
Twitch AbbyJamz. YouTube AbbyJamz.
It's all AbbyJamz.
Twitter at AbbyJamz. Make sure you get that underscore after the Abby. And Twitch is at AbbyJamz.
Instagram.
That's Instagram.
That's Instagram.
My man does not recognize the Instagram symbol, but he can name an obscure video game character from 25 years ago.
Oh
my
No, for the IG,
Snyder.
there's supposed to be more like pink in there, man. It's supposed to be more pink. It's all purple like the freaking Twitch.
Oh, dude.
Sorry about that. IG at AbbyJamz.
All right.
Yes.
Reinhard Schneider.
The thing that
So go follow all those pages.
yeah, that's for the audio listeners out there. not for people watching this live right now. Anyway, Abby, thank you so much for joining us today. It's been a
Hell
blast.
Absolutely, yes.
And
Yeah, it was a lot of fun. Thank you for having me on here. I really enjoyed it. It was a lot of fun.
Long time coming.
Yeah.
It was.
Yeah, I feel like it has been a while.
Too long.
We've been in each other's streams for a while. I was like, yeah, we know Abby. I was like, what's going on here? Gotta get her on here.
Yeah.
yeah.
That was a lot of fun.
So until next
Yeah, well,
time.
I really appreciate it. Yeah, thank you so much for having me.
Yeah, no problem.
Thank you for your time, Abby.
Curse of Darkness.
Yeah. I'm gonna get on it. I'm gonna get on it.
Till next time.
Have a good one, Abby. Take care.
All right, later.
Thank you.
Bye.
I'd like to thank the chat for throwing them ones up.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I know
man.
what's up. I know what's up.
Yo,
You guys
Curse
are
of
awesome,
Darkness, man.
That
You
was
gotta
good.
see that happen.
Because
You
it's
gotta
a
see that.
sleeper, man. Not a lot of people talk about Curse of Darkness.
Dude,
I just
It
want to
is
hear
a
the
sleeper.
music. I
this
want to hear the
soundtrack
music.
is
Go to YouTube right now. Well, right after this.
Go right now.
not now. As soon as this ends, you go.
Well, hit subscribe, and then you can go do whatever. As long as you come back. But listen to that soundtrack of Curse of Darkness. Because it's great to listen to just by itself, not even with the game.
Oh yeah.
so fucking.
I kind of want to listen to it like
Dude,
tomorrow.
I hear it every day, to be
I'm
honest.
drive to work today.
I hear it in my randomizer, dude. Pops on Cordova Town. Ooh, Jesus.
Yeah, man.
There's a lot of sleeper soundtracks, game soundtracks that you never think.
Yeah, keep watching us. You'll learn about them all.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
And we just did a
Yeah,
podcast
buddy.
about soundtracks. So if you want to check that out, it was like 3 weeks ago.
Know about
Yeah.
that Cyber Shadow.
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah, I edited it, put the music behind us. It's dope. Go check it out.
And there's more
For real?
games coming out, so there's like
Never ending.
it's
You know
a
about that
never-ending list.
Gambit.
Never ending. Listen, most of the indie soundtracks are classics.
Oh,
Yeah, indie
Most
soundtracks
of
are
Most of them.
they've been killing it.
Yeah.
They have been killing it. I'm serious.
But hey guys, I know you guys are watching this on our main channel, but you know what? We do have a live channel.
We do have a live channel.
So if you have a second, take some time out to subscribe to our
Dedicated.
Level 857 live. All right.
Recently started. Building it right now.
Yep, it's just started. And yeah, we're trying to get it to get monetized. So we're trying to get to that first 1,000, which is a tough.
We
This
need
is the
that.
hardest.
We're getting there though. We're
We need
getting
that
there.
1,000.
We're getting there.
Give us that money.
We're getting there.
Wow, he said, give us
Oh,
that money.
wow.
He's talking about subscribing.
Wow.
Give us that
Give us
money.
that money.
I was gonna say give us some views, but all right.
You guys give us some views. YouTube gonna pay us that money.
But we do have the live stream schedule. This guy, you gotta stop listening to him. Which starts with the Indie eShop recap. We just had it recently. It's been a blast. It actually, the month prior was kind of like but this one was good. This one was good. It was a very fun. There was a lot of games on this one that I was like, wow, you know what?
Thanks, man.
I'm gonna have this on my list, on my wish list. But yeah, tune in.
It's where we
7:30
find out about the hidden gems each and every month
Yeah,
when they show us these indie trailers.
it's crazy.
For the
'cause
Switch.
There's so many games that come out on all these systems.
Try to
not
keep
even,
track of them.
Not even just on the Switch, just on everything. There's so many games, especially indie games,
We're here to point them out.
that come out, and you really do lose track of them. Because if I don't make a note of it, I
Gotta write it
forget
down.
about it. It gets lost in the ether, man. So you gotta
For real.
check it out.
If we didn't have that show, we wouldn't know what to pick.
And we got to write it
It's
down.
true though. It's
Also
true.
forget.
It's true.
You
If I
gotta
don't,
write it
I have a list every time. When we do we pick out our favorites trailers. We pick out games like if we see a trailer of a game that we want. Like I always jot it down. I put it in my wish list, and a lot of it gets streamed on the channel. So
And
Yeah.
be on the lookout on the main channel also, because we are going to probably be releasing some of these names that people have forgotten about on these indies, just to remind you guys.
Oh, dude, on the main channels, actually, we're doing an overhaul. It's in the works right now, but there's going to be an overhaul of edited content that's going to be coming out. It's going to be an avalanche.
Yep. So
of
we got the live
edited
channel
content.
and our regular channel. So be sure to check those out if you like.
Hell
us, you know?
yeah, man.
Give
So
us that-
anyway,
give us that thumbs up, y'all.
yeah. So that was the Indie Shop recap. Of course, after that is Tactical Tuesday with me, LGA57. You're going to be watching me play anything from puzzle game, strategy game, RPG, anything that basically makes you think and strategize. I'm going to be playing it live.
No dumb games.
No dumb games. Sometimes I do feel dumb sometimes when I'm playing this shit. But it's one of my favorite gaming genres is puzzle games, strategy games, and RPGs. Which is funny because I got into RPGs late into my gaming,
Got a lot of catching up. to do.
hobby. But it's fun to stream it though.
Was that Earthbound?
It's fun to stream it.
Was that Earthbound?
Was that Shine Force 3 yet?
But this, yeah. Well, it's coming. It's coming. This coming Tuesday, I'm going to be playing the Talos Principle.
Ah,
All right.
Yes, it's a philosophical 3D puzzle game,
Mm-hmm.
first-person puzzle game.
Takes place in the school.
What?
Principal? No.
so on Wednesday.
All right. So anyway, that's a no.
You're watching the live video game podcast.
Yes, that is on. That's the only live content that's coming on to our streaming, our live channel.
Main channel.
Our main channel. Sorry.
Main channel.
Shit.
Damn, it's
I'm
fucking
all confused, man. What's going on? Where are we? Let me start.
The podcast.
Who am I? What's my name? No, anyway,
Who am I?
no. The podcast is the only
them sugar.
is the only thing that goes live on our main channel, and you're watching it here. So yeah, of course, you already know 7:30 p.m. Eastern time on Wednesdays, unless otherwise specified.
Mm-hmm.
All right,
Special occasions.
unless otherwise specified.
Mm-hmm.
We gonna be people other side of the world.
Yeah.
Times change. You gotta
Oh
deal with
yeah,
that.
yeah. There'll be some things that happen and it could change. But you know what? You know how you can be in the loop if you subscribe.
Yeah.
So subscribe to the channel so you know, so you don't miss out.
But if you do miss the video game podcast, you can catch it on your preferred podcasting platform. And don't forget to rate us and give us a review because that works really well in our favor.
It does help
That's
us out.
audio. That's audio. You can watch us on video on YouTube
It does help us
and
out.
Twitch.
Yep.
Don't forget about Twitch.
True.
Don't forget about Twitch.
I can also go there and follow us too. We on both. We do both.
Hit the like button there and the subscribe button over
We're on there right now.
Follow us on everything. Just no stalking,
We
no
do-
doxing.
We
Just don't
say-
tell
wait,
YouTube.
what?
Just don't tell YouTube that we're on Twitch. Also, I think that might be a problem.
You literally just said it while we're streaming on whatever.
Yeah,
We're both. We're both. We're
Never
both.
But anyway, then we have Thursday Thrills.
That's right. And tomorrow, someone I forget who, but they told me to play Street Fighter X Mega Man. So actually, I think it's Mega Man X.
That was probably
Street Fighter.
CGB Riken.
That's right. That's right.
Mm.
So yeah, that's what I'll be doing tomorrow.
Mm.
I can't wait to see that.
I'll be
Okay.
playing that, and hopefully it's not as hard as Mega Man 4.
Probably harder.
It might be, but I'm gonna give it a shot. I can't believe Capcom actually licensed that.
Oh, okay.
It's on their page.
Oh, yeah.
What,
Yeah.
Mega
That's
Man
interesting.
Cross?
Mega Man Cross Street
Street
Fighter.
Fighter?
Yeah, it's a licensed product from
What's
Capcom.
that? That's a PC only thing, right?
Mhm.
Okay, yeah.
Yeah.
And I'll be streaming it tomorrow.
Freaking awesome.
So that's
Oh.
that's the thrill for
Interesting.
Thursday.
Interesting, man.
Unless unless OBS messes me up. But I'll be trying to play.
I'll
tomorrow.
look into that. Actually, I have to look into that.
All right.
And
So
then
be
of course,
there, y'all. Be there.
then after that we got Fighter Fridays with Big Choco, and this Friday is
Playing Dragon Ball Fighter Z.
no man. Come on, every fucking week, man.
Nah, I'm playing we're playing the beat 'em up bundle.
Yes.
Yeah, that's right.
I'm gonna join in for that, man. I'm definitely gonna join in for that. I don't like. Oh, I was thinking because I know it has online, drop in and out co-op.
Yeah.
But do we have to do it that way,
Mhm.
or do you prefer to do it that way, or do you? Because we could do it locally too. I think.
No, don't do that.
Damn, man, what the hell? Well, we're set up. We have the setup for either or. So, but it's your show, it's your live stream. So, I wanted to ask you.
We can figure it out.
No, I want to put you on
Friday.
the spot. I want you to
just-
answer now.
Just watch Friday.
I'm
and find
joking. I'm
out.
joking. I'm joking.
I mean,
man.
we're gonna play it either way.
Yeah.
But we'll figure it out. We'll figure out how we're gonna do it.
Mm.
It might just be easier for me to come over here and do it.
yeah.
Yeah,
I
so
think
be
that's
sure.
easy,
Fighter
yeah.
Fridays, y'all. Beat 'em up brawlers
Tune
on Fighter Fridays.
in.
What your bitch ass?
Bam.
And then we got 2 other shows.
Yeah, man. Random streaming shows whenever we have the free time. We haven't done one on our new live channel yet.
Wait
but-
a second. Not to cut you off.
What's up?
I'm probably most likely gonna have some backlog footage next week, man.
All right, clean your
I
throat.
got like
Clean your
tons.
throat.
I got
Nah,
tons
clean your
of
throat.
shit, man.
Wait, footage or live streaming?
We're gonna something
Like
live.
live? Okay. No,
Point it's gonna be live. He's gonna be
Okay.
playing some shit.
okay. All
You
right.
need, to
They
get
got
back on
none.
that. You need to get back on that Dead Space.
Actually, that's probably what I'm gonna do. That's probably what I'm gonna do
Thank
because
you. Thank
I don't even know how to play the game no more.
It's okay. You get right back into it.
You know how to scream, though.
I scream like a bitch.
You'll get right.
Y'all might want to check that out because I do scream like a bitch.
You'll pick that right as soon as you got fucking
out of fear.
out of fear. You'll pick that up right away.
know how to run.
Trust me. How do you run? Oh shit. Okay, there you go.
Actually, I might do a couple. So I'll probably do one of Dead Space, and I might even bust out either Foregone or Soldiers in one of the other ones. But
I have to
might-
go back to
next
Blasphemous.
week.
I have to go
Because I have a lot of free time next week, so
Okay.
I'll be popping that out for everybody.
And what's that other show right there?
Smashmatics, where me, the 23rd Stallion, and Turbo 857
Yeah.
teach lessons, give beatings, make motherfuckers return the game. Smash Brothers Ultimate, because you shouldn't have had that shit in the first place.
That's right.
Whatever.
Admission is always free. Teaching School of Hard Knocks.
That's right.
Oh
Yep.
boy.
All right, that's trademarked.
But yeah, man, check all these shows out, man.
Yeah,
That's
we'd
our
like to
schedule.
thank all y'all for stopping by. We appreciate it very, 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 very much.
Shout out again to AbbyJamz for
Yeah.
stepping through, dropping
Definitely.
through.
Definitely.
Appreciate
Abby
Great
that.
Jams
time.
is the shit. We love
Awesome
Abby
time.
Jams.
Cheers
All
and shit.
time.
Cool peeps, man.
And Abby Jams gotta get on that Curse of Darkness. Because I don't want to have to yell next time she's on.
But anyway, everybody in the chat, you guys have been freaking amazing this time, man.
Yes.
As always,
Awesome.
y'all always.
As always.
Always.
Oh my god,
Listen,
as
every
always.
Wednesday.
oh my god,
Y'all show up, we show up.
it's going crazy.
Y'all don't show up, we don't show up.
It's going crazy. Oh, yeah, we just end the show right now.
You drink, we drink.
Exactly. So,
But,
we'll see you
um,
next week, y'all.
Yeah, next week is actually going to be a special week.
Oh, is it a
'cause-
special week?
Because we're not going to be streaming on Wednesday.
It'll be
The
on
week.
Saturday.
It's going
right?
to be on Saturday. So,
So
everybody,
just to confuse you all.
yeah. Everybody watching this live right now. All right, it's going to be on Saturday,
Okay.
and we have a special guest, which I'm not going to announce yet. You're subscribed to the channel, you'll know.
Mhm.
That's right. Find out.
Be on the lookout
It's
for that.
actually a week from this Saturday, right?
Be on the lookout for that post. Yeah, a week from
Okay.
this.
Yeah,
a
yeah.
week.
A week from the Saturday.
A
yes.
week from this coming Saturday.
It's going to be on the 18th.
Mhm.
Saturday the 18th.
Hell yeah.
Alright. So
Okay.
mark
Alright.
it down in your
Same
calendar.
time, 7:30 p.m. Eastern Standard Time.
Mm-hmm.
Now
it's
where
gonna be-
they are though,
But it's going to be
That's the hint.
Saturday.
That's the hint.
I said Eastern Standard Time.
Same bat time, same bat channel.
Great Scott.
It'll just be on a Saturday. That's the only difference.
She's slapping me a Mickey. I'm sorry.
until next time, y'all.
Oh, man. Guys, thank you.
Thanks again.
Peace.